needed.
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. It's your guys. The Stews. 2 Live Stews, that is. And this is your 2 Live Stews experience shorty. Good morning to my man Raymond Sutton. He's the 4th. That means there were 3 before him. My man John Dingle. Be careful in the country, John. Mr. No Shoulders will get you. And we got to give a shout out to our cousin Fly Ty in the building. Riding around with all that horsepower. Honorable mention to the beautiful K Love in the building. Good morning to all of y'all, and good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling, sir? You got to unmute your mic, Doug, so people can hear you.
Fantastic, sir. How about you?
Absolutely fantastic, man. I'm feeling great. I'm really feeling great.
I think all is, why are you so great? Why are you feeling so great?
Well, the 4th is coming up.
I mean, it's good to be great. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm feeling great, man.
That was kind of like.
I'm feeling great. The 4th is coming up. That means that a lot of people don't have to work, and my wife is one of them. So she's home all week. The kids don't have any camps. So we've had a house full of stews running around doing things, and kids riding bikes, and it's just been a fun week at the crib, man. We were going to go to the crib to see Mom, but we're not going to do that again. So it's going to be one of those lazy holidays where we find a couple of pool parties and a couple of barbecues. So I'm just excited about the week, man. I'm just excited. That's why. That's
okay. All right. Yeah. I, on the other hand, am going to travel down to Moco. What we call God's country.
It's great, man.
What the streets call God's country.
Very happy about that.
Check on Pumpkin. And, I'm sure there are going to be some barbecues and cookouts and, throwing some stuff on the grill, that type of thing going on down there. So,
hey, we usually don't do this, man. We usually use this first segment just to talk about a few things and set the show up. But I think we're going to dig a little bit deeper today because there's so much sports stuff going on. But before we get to the sports, I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
How do you get a country girl's attention? How do you get a country girl's attention? People love the jokes, man. When people see me in these streets, they pull me to the side and they're like, Ryan, feed me.
That's
feed
cap.
me more jokes. Feed me more jokes.
That's cap. Nobody pulls you to the side and says, feed them more of your
yes,
stale jokes.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Now answer the question.
I have no idea, man. Go ahead and tell me so we can hurry and get past this.
Oh, wait a minute, man. Hold on. Calm down.
Go ahead.
How do you get a country girl's attention?
I don't know. You wave at her.
Oh, that's not bad. You get a country girl's attention by attract her. You attract her, man. Country girl, farming, you get it? Tractor.
All right, so I guess this is a good time to lay out the show. Thank you for joining your boys on the 2 Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart.
Oh, gosh.
Do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe to the show. That's very, very important. Pass the word to people. We now own 2livestews.com. We re-own 2livestews.com. The long-ass story.
Which is some bullshit. It's some bullshiggity, but go ahead.
Yeah, so but forget about the YouTube part or the Facebook part. 2livestews.com. Just share that with like 5 or 10 of your people. We would greatly appreciate it. So like, subscribe, which is big as well. Shouts out to WGPR 107.5 in Detroit. We got the Hollywood Report coming on a little bit later with entertainment news.
Look at this. Don't quit your day job. This is my day job, and I will not quit pushing them jokes. Thank you, Dez MCM. He loves the jokes. He's begging me not to quit. So you say whatever you want to say, but the people, they like me pushing these jokes, man.
So last 48 is a big part of this show. All right, the biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group over the last 48 hours. So stay tuned for that. Shouts out to our folk, Pee Wee Shine. Check out his music, BMX. All right, not DMX as in dog MX, but B as in boy MX. BMX, a.k.a. Pee Wee Shine, Apple and Spotify Music.
You got it, Rail. Anything for you, Rail.
And listen,
Anything
you're right.
for you, Rel.
We usually don't dive deep into the sports like this, but there's so much stuff that we missed over the last couple of days. I feel it necessary that we talk about the fact that the Boston Celtics made a blockbuster deal with the Philadelphia 76ers, trading Jaylen Brown over to the 76ers for what I think is fish heads and rice.
Yes, fish heads and rice. Yes, fish heads and rice. And,
So-
and man, look, they didn't send him out west to Sacramento or Portland.
Which is probably
They
good
sent
for him. Yeah.
They sent him down the street.
Yeah.
They're going to see him 3 to 4 times a year.
Yeah. So Jaylen Brown.
Real quick, man. There was so much movement. We're about to talk about Jaylen Brown, but there were 3 freaking all-stars traded yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's ever happened in NBA history, sir.
Somebody can do the research for us. So Jaylen Brown's going to Philadelphia. Let's talk about what it means for Philadelphia. So now they got Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, the Edgecombe kid who really had a great rookie season. I believe this was his rookie season this past year. And now they get Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, sir, I want you to listen to this.
I'm listening.
10 seasons in the NBA, 5 all-star selections, an NBA championship, 2024 NBA Finals MVP honors. This past year, he averaged 28.7 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. He's probably got another 10 years in his career because most of these guys play 17, 18, 19 years.
That's rare. Everybody's not like LeBron. So I don't think
James Harden's played forever. Steph has played forever. These guys, they hang around. They play forever. Okay. So maybe not 10 more years, but he got another 7, 8 years
you're right.
at a very high level. They trade this man. They in effect get rid of this man. The only reason I can figure out is because he's very politically conscious. And he talks his mind. And he gives his opinions about what's going on in this country. And they ship his ass out.
I can dig a little bit deeper than that for why they may have done it.
Go ahead.
Because they've got 2 guys that they're paying more than $250 million. It don't work for about a year or 2 where you can do that and have a team around to facilitate those superstars.
Right.
You can't pay $55 to $60 million to 2 guys every freaking year, man.
Yeah. Why would you? Well, let's ask this question then. So you want to go there with the money? And I would have to look at the contracts. Maybe go ahead.
The economics play a huge part in decisions like this. This guy is a dog.
So
this guy's one of the best in the NBA, and the economics are what makes franchises have to make these types of difficult decisions.
So why would you choose him over Jason? Why would you choose Jason Tatum over him when Jason Tatum just had a blown Achilles?
Well, that's the other side of it. That's where your argument comes in.
Yeah.
Because one of them,
that's where one of the arguments come in. Go ahead.
One of them is more organizational friendly.
Mm-hmm. He's nicer. He talks less about politics.
Right.
He doesn't keep it real about what's going on in this country.
He'll hold his tongue.
Right.
Yeah. And the other one is like, nah, freaking, I can't cope. If there's something on my mind, I'm gonna share it. I'm the best player on this team, even though y'all like the other guy. I'm the best player on this team, and I don't mind telling y'all that.
I wish the Hawks could have found a way to make a deal for him. I don't even know how serious they were in trying to get him. The guys from Atlanta, it would have been great for him on the court and off. But bottom line, at the end of the day, Hawks got a very, very young team that's got a very, very bright upside, and I guess they just didn't want to mess with that chemistry they got going on over the last couple of years. Remember, the Hawks beat the world champions twice in the playoffs.
You better believe it.
So a lot of teams can't say that at all, man. But just very, very strange that you would get rid of a guy that's done nothing wrong off court. He's been healthy. He's been available. He's averaged almost 30 points a game last year.
People just saw his message.
Brown ain't better than Tatum. That's your opinion. I don't know.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
That's your opinion. And Tatum and that Achilles injury.
Right. That's the other part.
That affects your entire future.
Yes. That always seems like the worst injury and an injury that's hard to come back from, because if you feel your Achilles, that's a very important, vital part of your body. And if that's torn, and obviously he's back. He played very well in the playoffs.
And he came back faster than anyone in the history of torn Achilles has ever come back.
Probably. I can't think of anybody that came back from a torn Achilles as fast as he did.
There's something else on the other side of this when it comes to Jaylen Brown going to Philadelphia, and this is the Two Live Stews. Oh, my gosh, Tree, I apologize. Shouts out and good morning to the beautiful people in Detroit, Michigan. WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit. Baby, good morning, Detroit. Thank y'all for being here.
Good morning.
On the other side of that, after last year's departure, when Philadelphia got put out of the playoffs, Jaylen Brown on his podcast or his Twitch feed, I think he does Twitch, on his Twitch feed, talked about Embiid or the lack thereof, and how he's no good, and how he flops, and how he's always injured. And a few months after him having a Twitch feed where he goes off on Embiid for every bit of 30, 45 minutes, he's now his teammate. How's that going to work?
Very interesting in the locker room. You're right. You are absolutely right.
Oh, this is great, man.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. If Embiid can stay healthy, and that's the key to everything. If Embiid can stay healthy, Philadelphia got a squad now. They got a go-to guy that they can go to at any point and get buckets. You can say all you want about Jaylen Brown, but he's going to get you buckets. And on the other side,
Maxey
Paul George is he's shot at this point, right? He's not the same Paul George before the broken leg that he was. He's not the same player. So they get several first-round picks, but in NBA, the first-round picks don't really mean a lot, because if the team is good, then that means that they're going to get a lower pick, which the pick is going to be at the back half of the draft, so it's not really that important. So whenever you hear about teams trading first-round picks, it really isn't that impactful, to be honest with you. But that being said, you getting you trading Jaylen Brown for Paul George? Paul George ain't been Paul George in 5 or 6 years.
Sir, everybody wanted that Jaylen Brown action. And clearly they sent him to Philadelphia, a rival, a team they'll see several times every year. They sent him there because they put together the best package.
Right.
That's the only reason why they sent him there. And no, Paul George isn't the Paul George from 6 years ago when he was injured. He's not that Paul George, but he's still an effective player. He's still a player that plays defense. He's still a player that's got a long-range shot. He's still a player that can control the ball. If he's healthy, he's a suitable player. He ain't no Jaylen Brown, but he's suitable. Yeah, so clearly they sent him to Philadelphia because Philly gave the biggest haul to get him.
So this past year, and you're watching the Two Live Stews, I'm trying to look for his stats. So he averaged 20, or not 20. He averaged 17 this past year, 16 the year before, and then before that, which I'm assuming is probably correlates with the broken leg that he had, where he missed an entire season, or most of the season. He averaged 22, 23, 24. So it looks like if you look at the good years, he averaged around 23, 24 points a game. But in the last 2 years, numbers have dropped off tremendously since he came back from the broken leg, averaging 16 to 17 points. I mean, it's really just a throw-in. But once again, they gave him a bunch of first-round picks. But first-round picks, if the team is good, if what you traded for makes you better and you win more games, you're going to pick lower in the particular rounds.
Correct.
Anyway. So you're getting a late first-round pick, most likely.
And when it comes to those picks, the picks are unknowns. The trades
picks are unknowns, right?
The picks are unknowns.
Right.
The trades allow you to know what you're getting because you've seen their body of work in this platform that's called the NBA. The picks are college guys that you're hoping their game will transition into the NBA, but you have no earthly idea.
Yeah, you draft you a Anthony Bennett. You remember Anthony Bennett? You draft you a Anthony Bennett. You draft you a Darko Milicic, somebody like that.
Hey, you draft you a Zion Williamson. You're thinking, okay, we're gonna be in the playoffs every year. That ninja ain't seen the playoffs since he's been in the league.
Wow. We just talked about that. We had a great meme the last show. where it was Zion, Ja Morant, and I can't remember who the third player was, man.
John Morant now in Portland. We'll talk about that in a little while also.
Yeah, but you're right. A bird in the hand is better than 50 in the bush.
No question.
50.
Man.
You
no
know
question,
what you're getting out of Jaylen Brown. You're getting 25 points. You're getting 7-8 rebounds per game. You're getting a couple assists, and you're getting a leadership and a guy that's not afraid to take over.
Two more things you're getting from him. You're getting a former champion and MVP,
right?
And you're getting a guy that if the TV stops working, he'll take it apart and fix it and put it back together.
Yeah, but they look at that as a negative.
That's true.
Right,
they don't like smart ninjas. They don't like smart ninjas.
Yeah.
That was one of the knocks on me coming out of college.
Hey man, listen.
I guess you don't want to talk about that though.
The king is gone. Wow. LeBron James is gone from the Lakers. Hey man, why is the studio audience clapping? Well, not something to clap for.
Well, the way you said it, that you begged them.
No, I'm saying it's big news. I'm a Mr. King. I'm a Mr. King, especially what we got left.
Everybody knows how you feel. Everybody knows how you feel. So, but I want to talk to you about the new beige brigade. The new beige brigade y'all have.
They're not even beige. They're Nordics. But that's going to be fine as well. We're the Lakers. Y'all not. So it'll be okay. Hey, LeBron leaves L.A. Hadn't decided where he's going to go play yet, but we're going to talk a little bit about his legacy there in Los Angeles, what he's done, maybe look at his career a little bit as well.
What's that place called? The arena y'all play at? Is it still the?
It's not the Forum.
It's not the Forum anymore. Is it Quickens something?
No.
Whatever that stadium is called, we want to introduce y'all to the Mayo Mob.
The what?
The Mayo Mob. Mayonnaise.
Los Angeles Quakers. That's funny.
Oh, gosh.
Y'all think that's funny?
The Frat Five. The Suburban Super Team. The Costco Cartel.
They play at Crypto.com Arena.
That's Crypto. That's right.
Formerly known as Staples Center, but
welcome to
what old school people remember as the Forum.
Welcome to Crypto Arena for the Dairy Dynasty. The Caucasian Connection plays tonight at the Crypto Arena. Welcome to the Cream Team.
Snowtime Lakers is probably the best one I've heard.
The Casserole Collective, now that LeBron is gone, will be featured.
Hey, but don't worry, we'll talk about when we get back, man.
We'll talk about LeBron up next. We'll talk about LeBron being gone up next, what that means, and why I have several reasons that it's a bad move.
If you're new to the show, I'm a Laker fan. Ryan's a Knicks fan, and he's a Laker hater. He's a Laker and Kobe Bryant hater.
You did it again, man. We're late getting out of here. We got to go, man. Get out of here. We're talking about LeBron being going up next.
We'll be right back.
You got to stop doing this, man. I got a PSA to all golfers. It's your boy, One Live Stu, Ryan Stewart. Y'all listen up. If you love golf and you love giving back, this one is for you. On August 14th, 2026, that's right, this year, the Safari Sportsman Club is hosting a big charity golf tournament at Crystal Lakes Golf Course. And yes, of course, the Two Live Stews will not just be hosting that tournament. We're playing in that tournament too, shorty. Y'all pull up on your boys. Great course, great people, even better cause. If you want to play, sponsor, or just get the details, hit our guy Gregory Jackson up at 678-761-5937. That's 678-761-5937. Gregory Jackson. Or you can email info@stjameslodge4.org. info@stjameslodge4.org. Lock it in right now. August 14th, we'll see you on the course. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, but together we're the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Someone texted me just now and said, hey, man, it's funny how your head is bald in that golf promo that you just ran. And I said, well, look, man, they sent that promo to us a year ago, so I've been doing that promo for a while.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It ain't nothing that wasn't that we knew about that tournament a year ago, and that's why my head is bald. When y'all see these locks that's growing under my hair, you guys will understand.
All right, so LeBron James is informed. If you've been under a rock and didn't know, LeBron James has informed the Lakers that he will not resign and will play for another team during the 26-27 season. His agent Rich Paul confirmed. First, let's stop right there, man. I thought it was real cute, and it was very honorable that the Los Angeles Lakers made this thing sound like it was LeBron's idea. It made it sound like it was his idea. When I've been telling you for over a year that we were not going to re-sign him after the season. Right. But the Lakers being as classy an organization as they are, hey, LeBron, go ahead and just tell everybody that you're not going to re-sign with us, and we'll leave it at that. Yep. As of now, he has not announced who he's going to join. The Golden State Warriors are. We're going to talk about a bunch of the other.
He's told Rich Paul. He's told Rich Paul to talk to everybody to see who has interest, and then he'll make a decision. So once he finds out who is interested, he's going to call them.
There's going to be a lot of teams interested. I'm not denying that.
You're damn right.
So let's look at his resume with the Lakers. We'll get back to the other teams that may want his services in a second. Won the 2020 NBA championship, named 2020 NBA Finals MVP, selected the multiple All-Stars as a Laker, averaged 25, 7, and 7, finished in the Lakers in the top 10 in regular and several major categories. Like right now for the Lakers, 10th in assists, 5th in assists, 5th in assists, 10th in points, 10th in field goals made, and 2nd in three-pointers made for the organization all time. That's pretty big, man. He arrived in 2018. That's something I had forgot. He's been with us since 18.
8 years, sir.
8 years with the Lakers.
8 years. It didn't feel like
how time flies.
It didn't feel like it, but it was 8 years that y'all had that greatness.
So what are your thoughts about this story, man? When you heard the story, you're a LeBron fan, an admitted LeBron fan.
I love him.
What's your thoughts about this whole ordeal?
Y'all losing one of the greatest basketball minds ever. Even at 41 years old, LeBron remained one of the league's best decision makers. He controlled tempo. He read defenses. He created easy shots for teammates that were in impossible places because of what he attracts from the defense. He was still a productive all-star. The dude last season averaged 21, 7, and 6. Played 60 games at 40-plus years old. He made everyone around him better. He brought a championship credibility to your team that is now gone.
Mm-hmm. But he's 60 years old, though, man. You understand that?
He was 60 years old last year, too, when he averaged 21, 7, and 6.
Okay, can I jump in for 1 second? I'm going to let you go.
Please.
You do understand that we had to move on. We can't build around LeBron James.
No one said anything about building around LeBron. No one said that.
Right.
No one said anyone about paying LeBron a max contract.
And also, LeBron likes his money, which is great. We felt like that we couldn't pay him what he's going to.
Stop the lies.
He probably felt like that we're not able or wanting to pay him what he could get on the open market.
Stop the lies.
What lies?
In the last 24 hours, it's come out that the money has nothing to do with his future in the NBA. The guy's made $1 billion.
Well, if money had nothing to do with his future in the NBA, why didn't he just stay with the Lakers?
Well, wait a minute. Y'all didn't offer him anything.
No, but remember, he had the press statement that said he's not going to play for us. Like it was his idea.
Well, when you're giving Austin Reeves 4 years and $180 million, and you hadn't called LeBron like, hey, man, this is what we've got for you, I'm not staying either. The first person that should have been signed was him. Can I finish now?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
He brought championship credibility to your team. That's now gone.
Let's be civil about this thing today. If you're new to the show, we've had blowout argument, debate, fights about LeBron and his legacy and this, that, and the other. I'm on one side and Ryan's on the other.
His leadership mattered. Younger players benefited from practicing and competing alongside one of the best basketball players we've ever seen. He was a major massive business asset. Y'all done messed around and messed up ticket sales.
We the Lakers, man. We're gonna be fine with selling tickets.
Ain't nobody gonna pay a premium price to see the Backstreet Boys that y'all got on the court now. Are you crazy? Stop it. His departure creates uncertainty.
We're going to get to that in a second, man.
His departure creates uncertainty. Luka don't play no defense. AR-15 don't play no defense. The cornerstone of the franchise is the guy that is a bulk shooter, but he stays in the same spot on the other side of the court.
Mm-hmm.
You got 5 guys now that don't play no defense.
Mm-hmm.
They can't move. Their lateral movement is suspect, kind of like Serena Williams was in Wimbledon the other day. We'll talk about that later on as well.
Right. You're watching 2 Live Stews.
So this is a terrible move, and I know you're happy because.
But I'm not happy. But for the last year,
you wanted them gone.
You made this compelling argument on why we should keep LeBron because you're a fan. I've been telling you for over a year that we have to move on from him. That's it. That's all. It's nothing personal.
For the record, I do like LeBron. I mean,
yeah, well, clearly, anybody that's watched this show, well, a matter of fact, anybody that's watched this show forever, going over 25 years, knows your affinity for LeBron James.
Not like wanting to rub his bookie or anything, but when it comes to sports, that guy is the guy.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know if Laker fans ever fully embrace this guy, man. I don't know if Laker fans ever embraced him. Like, I think that if you ask Laker fans about the top, 10 Lakers of all time, LeBron's not coming in the top 5, first of all.
I gotta show this real quick.
Loose
neck, appreciate you, loose neck. Kessler is a great defender. A defender of who? Of bigs that the league don't even use anymore?
Hey, listen.
Is that the great defender that y'all got? Is Kessler going to stop someone's point guard, someone's shooting guard, someone's shooting? No, he ain't going to stop none of that. And people don't play bigs, loose neck. All right, go ahead.
What do you mean people don't play bigs? That's not true.
Bigs are damn near obsolete in the game. And the bigs that do play, they play out of the paint. They play around the perimeter these days. They're not in the paint where Kessler can man them up.
Wemby's a unique situation. That's not true. Everything
very
you just
unique.
Said is not true.
Wemby and Luka are Wemby, Luka, and Embiid, when Embiid is healthy, are the bigs that run this league. All of them have a perimeter game more so than a game in the paint.
Can I speak to the macro conversation of LeBron James and his legacy there in Los Angeles?
Of course you can.
I don't think that the fans of Los Angeles ever really embraced him. I'm pretty sure that if you ask Laker fans about the top Laker players of all times, I don't think they're going to include LeBron in like maybe the first 7 or 8 picks of that they name. I just don't think so. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is because he's a great player, but I just think that I don't know, man. Maybe the flopping got something to do with it. Maybe the fact that he switched teams a couple of times. It seems like he was ring chasing. And the Lakers, with their history of winning championships, they really didn't respect it. I don't know what it is, but like he's never going down as one of the great. Well, he's going down as a great Laker, but there's many more guys that I think Laker fans would pick before him. Thank you for the championship in the bubble. Thank you for getting us back on the right track, because before he got there, we had been down. I think we didn't make the playoffs or something like that for 4 or 5 years in a row. So phenomenal. Good for him, man. Thank you for a championship. Thank you for keeping us in the news. We appreciate it, but good luck to you, sir, on your next ventures. Spoken from the perspective of a Laker fan.
Magic or LeBron?
Magic or LeBron?
Yep.
Are you nuts?
I asked you a question, sir.
Magic.
Kobe or LeBron?
Twice on Sundays.
Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe.
Kareem or LeBron?
Kareem.
Shaq
you can do this all day.
Shaq or LeBron?
Shaq.
Okay.
Shaq feels more like a Laker than LeBron.
That's
even
about
though
it.
Shaq bounced around a couple different teams too.
That's about it. That's about it.
What do you mean?
He's the 5th or 6th best Laker in the history of a franchise that's got more NBA titles than just about everybody in the NBA.
We're talking a couple different things here. What I'm kind of encompassing is fan favorites. So fan favorites, and then mix that along with what you contributed to the league, to the team. Championships is included in that as well. Like, I think a lot of guys would say that they're more fond, the more Laker fans would say that they have a bigger reverence for Derek Fisher and Michael Cooper. And
Shut up! That's not true.
And
That's
Paul
a lie.
And Paul Gasol.
Cap.
And guys like that.
Cap.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Ain't nobody choosing Paul Gasol. Ain't nobody choosing those last 3 names over LeBron.
What I'm saying is beloved Lakers. If you ask a Laker fan about who they love, who's their beloved,
they're not going to say Paul Gasol or Michael freaking Cooper.
I'm a Laker
fan.
They're
not going to do that.
I absolutely say that I love Paul Gasol more than I love LeBron. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, you're a liar. Is what you are. You're a liar.
As a Laker fan.
Yep, you're a liar.
As a Laker fan.
Fine. I expected you to come on here and do a lot of lying this morning. I expected that from you. Because this is something that you wanted. So in other words,
absolutely, I want it. I'm not hiding that. I never hid that.
What you're telling me and the people listening to the Two Live Stews Experience and the beautiful people in Detroit, Michigan, listening on WGPR.
I told you for a year and a half, 2 years that LeBron wasn't going to be with this team after this year.
You're telling me. You're telling me.
Like I'm trying to hide that or trick people into thinking I didn't believe that.
You're telling me you're fine with going back to destitution. You mentioned before LeBron being there, you had 5 years where you didn't do nothing. You had the likes of Smooch Parker on your team. LeBron comes, you're in the playoff every year. Last year at 40-plus years old, he's the reason why you make it to the postseason and win in the first round.
Right. You talking like he's not 40-something years old, man.
Well, hold on.
That's just a fact. It's nothing personal. You keep trying to make this about your love for LeBron James. I'm talking facts here. He's 40-something years old. At some point, he's going to break down. What don't you understand about that?
In 60 games,
you're very irrational about this conversation because of your love affair with LeBron James. You're all on his testicles.
Is it my turn now?
Go ahead.
Last season, at 41 years old, he averaged 21, 7, and 6. Who else on your freaking roster last year averaged that? Nobody. And now we're hearing that he ain't seeking no max deal. Now we're hearing that he's fine with a team putting their entire roster together cap-wise and getting in where he fits in. But you think y'all are better?
Doug would take George Mikan over LeBron. Hey, read what's on the screen for Rel Scott. He's not saying that those players are better than LeBron. The other players are more loved by Laker fans in general. That's the point I was making.
Well, I don't give a damn about people's love. That doesn't matter to me. How you feel. Your feelings don't help you win ball games. Your numbers do. The stats do. 21, 7, and 6. You ain't got that on nobody on your roster right now. And I like to get, real quick, a couple people in the chat have been mentioning Kessler. And
let me ask you a question. I just thought of this.
And how he blocks shots and how good he is defensively. I'm cool with Kessler. But what I'm not cool with is the MAGA 5 y'all have out there. Ain't no MAGA 5 going to win nothing in the NBA. These ninjas are too athletic. They're too long. They got wings longer than everyone on your squad except for Kessler.
Let me tell you another thing. I just thought of this.
Please.
From the perspective of a Lakers fan, let me ask you this question: who do you and I'm a morph over into another sport?
When
you think of Deion Sanders, I
may not answer any trick questions. I may not do it.
When you think of Deion Sanders, what team comes to mind first?
The Falcons.
That's it in a nutshell. Thank you. Deion played and won championships for Dallas, or not Dallas. Yeah, for Dallas.
San Francisco.
for the San Francisco 49ers,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow in a weird kind of way, I still think of him, and maybe it's because we live in Atlanta.
Right.
Maybe it's because we live in Atlanta. Maybe we asked other Deion Sanders fans that don't have a tie to one of those particular teams, maybe they might say Dallas or San Fran. When I think of LeBron, I don't think of him as a Laker.
Well, real quick,
I think of him as a Cleveland Cavalier, which we're going to get into that conversation in the next segment. I think of him as a Cavalier first, and then I think of him as a Miami Heat player before I think of him as a Laker because he had more success. He was young in his career. He was a bigger name at that time. Now his career is kind of winding down. So understand it from that vantage point is what I'm saying to you. Like, because of all of the moving, which he's about to do again, it's kind of cloudy in him being one of the guys you say is an all-time Laker. We put in the conversation with one of the most beloved Lakers.
We got to get out of here. But my counter to that comment is simple. He's won a title every freaking place he's gone. That's what makes him different than Deion Sanders in Atlanta. He's won a title everywhere.
Deion won a title with Dallas and San Fran.
He didn't win one in Atlanta. He didn't win one in Baltimore. Those were the other teams he played for. But LeBron, sir, with his 4 stops, has made a title run everywhere.
Why are you so mad?
Oh, I'm not mad at all.
You're a Knicks fan. Why? I mean, clearly you've been screaming for the past 15 minutes. You are clearly mad. Why are you mad that I'm giving an honest perspective on LeBron going or leaving the Lakers and going to play somewhere else to finish?
I too am giving an honest perspective on LeBron. I hadn't made anything up. I ain't lying about nothing.
All right, so when we get back from the break, let's talk a little bit about where he may end up.
When it comes to the GOAT of the game, people are talking about LeBron or Mike. That's LeBron or Mike. And y'all let him go. Y'all didn't offer him nothing. Y'all think you're fine with a beige brigade without LeBron? Man, please, we got to get out of here. We got to go.
You sound like a father back in the 60s.
Speaking of a father.
Who daughter got knocked up.
Speaking of a father.
The dude don't want to marry her and he mad.
Speaking of a father, we'll talk about the father aspect of the king in the next segment.
We're going to talk about the father aspect. We're going to talk about some of the teams that he's rumored to be going to.
He's a great daddy. He's a freaking amazing father.
He is. But I'm going to tell you what. He jerked. Well, we'll talk about it.
We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Y'all keep it locked. Two Live Stews Experience. We're talking about the father known as LeBron James, the king. Up next.
What up, folks? It's your boy, Doug Stewart, one half of the world-famous Two Live Stews. Now, what I do in my daily life is I work in the financial services industry. In particular, I sell life insurance, okay? I do retirement planning, investing as well, but really I focus on life insurance. You need somebody that you can trust to sell you a life insurance policy, to get you the right life insurance policy. I'm your guy. Y'all know me from these streets. I'm somewhat of a public figure. I'm not going to do anything wrong to damage my reputation at all right? So if you need life insurance, your mama need life insurance, your kids need life insurance, holla at me. Holla at your boy, all right? 678-770-8073. That's 678-770-8073. I've been doing this thing a long, long time. I've hired, trained, and managed employees and agents in the life insurance industry. Holla at your boy. I got you covered. You good. 678-770-8073. I got you.
Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. I'm Ryan. He's Doug. Together with your Two Live Stews Experience. We've got a great partnership that we're going to talk to you guys about a little bit later. I can't wait to talk about the partnership.
Absolutely.
You guys are really gonna benefit from it. We're going to share it with you, and we're also going to give you a hookup to get a little discount on it. So I'm very excited about doing that a little bit later in today's show. Sir, please go ahead and talk about the father that this man is. Go ahead. You go ahead first. Please.
So LeBron James notified a couple of different things we got to get on. We got to talk about possible new destinations for the king. I'm doing the quote marks in the air. New destination for the king.
Well, no, that's the right name. You know what it is. That's the right name.
Destination for the king. And also, man, very interesting. LeBron notified the Lakers. Once again, the Lakers tried to make him look like, not the bad guy. Or the Lakers didn't want to look like the bad guy and just cutting ties with him altogether. But the Lakers gave his son, Bronny, $7.89 million. They gave him $8 million. And the very next day, he announced that he's going to leave the Lakers.
I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
Now, from the standpoint of a father, I absolutely love it. Let me just go ahead and say that off the top right now.
You did mention that money. You did mention that their money is fully guaranteed, right?
It's fully guaranteed.
Okay.
It's fully guaranteed.
Yep.
The man said, when Bronny called him and said, "Hey, they called me, Dad. They got to contract me for $8 million. Son, hurry up and sign this shit." What do you mean, Dad? No, just sign it. Just hurry up and sign it.
Get over there right now, Bronny, and sign those papers.
As a Laker fan, Ninja scammed us out of $8 million. Because you know good and well, just like what's going on or what went on in Milwaukee, you know good and well that if we would have parted ways with LeBron before we gave Bronny this offer, this contract, he would not have been on the team. He would have been playing wherever his daddy is going to play. You know that. As a Laker fan, I'm saying that from the perspective of a Lakers fan.
I don't know if there's other professional
We could have used that $8 million for somebody else. We could have used that $8 million for somebody with some damn melanin in their skin.
I don't know if there's other teams in the NBA that would have welcomed LeBron's son.
That's the point.
Yeah.
So he got us. He got us. And it's fine.
I do want to say this.
But he damn sure got us out of $8 million.
I do want to say this.
Go ahead.
Bronny's done.
I love it though.
Bronny's done a fairly decent job as the 10th or 11th player off the bench. I do want to say that. And there's guys that play around the same amount of minutes that Bronny has played for the Lakers that makes more money than $8 million in the NBA. So his G League numbers were better than the average G League player, and his NBA numbers are decent numbers for a guy that's the 10th or 11th player off the bench, man.
Okay, that's a lot of icing that you putting on the cake. If LeBron would have told them prior to the Lakers giving him that contract that he was leaving, do you think the Lakers would have offered him a deal?
Oh, that's an easy answer.
What?
Hell no.
Thank you.
Are you crazy? It's a business, man.
Yeah. And once again, as a father, I totally get it. And you're right. The Nordics been doing in-house nepotism deals forever. So I'm not mad at it. 10 likely landing spots for LeBron. Well, let's not do 10. Let's just start at 5. 5, the Dallas Mavericks pairing. The Dallas Mavericks is a team that they've got out here. Is one of the teams. The New York Knicks. I've seen the Knicks mentioned a couple times. What do you think about that? Because it's very inexpensive. Obviously, at this point, it's going to get a quote-unquote discount, even though he's 40-something years old. But the Knicks, they may lose Robinson down in the middle.
No, he's gone. He's gone. Robinson's gone. He's now a Boston Celtic. He signed a 3-year, $47 million deal with Boston. So he's gone.
You're a Knicks fan. What do you think about LeBron coming to New York?
I would love the King being in New York. I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I looked up 10 different teams that would have interest in LeBron or should have interest in LeBron. And he's a perfect fit everywhere. You know why he's a perfect fit everywhere? Last year, he showed us that he was fine not being the number 1 option or not being the number 2 option. Last year, he came off the bench in a reserve role. And then when the number 1 option and the number 2 option left, the team went to LeBron, pushed him from the 3rd option to the 1st option, and that's when they went on this run where they had like a 12-game undefeated run.
Right.
That's when they made the playoffs. That's when they beat Houston in the playoffs. Houston with a KD on the roster.
Right.
So, yeah, if LeBron has shown that he can play a reserve role to the capacity that he did last year, who in the NBA wouldn't want his services next year?
Coming in at number 3, the Miami Heat, one of his former teams, got a strong relationship with Pat Riley and head coach Eric Spoelstra. They got that family type winning culture there. And it's Miami. Why would you not want to move back to Miami? If you're going to leave from LA, why would you not want to go back to Miami?
He's been there and done that, and it's not like it's Cleveland. He's had 2 stints with Cleveland, which is the next team you're going to mention. I'm almost positive. He's had 2 stints with them, so I don't see him wanting to revisit the Miami side of things. I don't.
Next is I'm gonna jump to Golden State Warriors. Opportunity to finish playing with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, possibly. Even though Draymond turned down an offer that he was extended to him so far.
Well,
most people think that he's going to end up going back.
Draymond opted out to allow them to have more bread for someone like LeBron.
Veteran team built to win right now. I mean, you add a piece like LeBron with Draymond and Steph, even though they're a lot older.
They're all old. They're all
old right now. They're going to be very old, but they would be a very fun team to watch if they could stay healthy.
And one of the biggest things, before you move on, one of the biggest things is I keep reading that his family is going to stay in LA. And if he goes to Golden State, that's a quick jet ride, which he has. He has his own plane, I'm sure. That's a quick plane ride back and forth to spend time with his family, or a quick plane ride back and forth for his family to come to Golden State, the Bay Area, and spend time with him.
And the most obvious place that people are speculating that he's going to play at is going back home to Cleveland.
I think he's much bigger than Cleveland now.
Homecoming, chance to chase one more championship with Cleveland, emotional storybook ending type thing. Yeah, that to me that makes the most sense, and I've been saying that for a while. He goes back to Cleveland,
and they got a roster.
Yeah, they made waves this year. They fell short, but yeah, they got a nice little team there already that's going to be a contender for the next couple of years of NBA. That makes perfect sense for him to go back to Cleveland for me.
Sir, any team that gets his services, whether he's 1, 2, or 3, when it comes to options for said team, are going to be a better team.
Yeah.
If LeBron is on the floor, you've got to pay attention to LeBron. If LeBron's on the floor, defensively, your team has to focus on what he's doing and where he is, with or without the ball.
So he goes to Cleveland. You got a big 4. You got Evan Mobley down there in the center, at the center position. You got Donovan Mitchell. You got an old-ass James Harden, which would be good because you can kind of relieve some of the pressure on James Harden.
Harden becomes the 4th option in Cleveland if LeBron goes to that roster.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, hey, one thing also that we've always debated on this show is I feel like that LeBron lost a lot of respect for all of the team jumping. I don't think that's the situation for an older player at the end of his career, because this is kind of like the standard. This is kind of like the norm in the NBA history as long as I've been watching. You get at the end of your career, you try to get a ring. Now, he's got a couple of rings already, so I'm not mad at him for going and playing with one of these other teams, especially since the Lakers didn't want him. I totally get it. It's not the situation like when he left Cleveland to go to Miami. It's not a situation like that. Good luck to the young man.
You and I disagree with that. I think that free agency is a blessing for players. And I love the fact that free agency allows a player to take their own destiny in their hands, to have control of their own fate. I think that that's a good thing. So anyone that says free agency isn't good is crazy. As a matter of fact, I don't know another adult male in their 50s that has moved jobs more than you. That's okay for you to do it, but you don't want LeBron to do it. I mean, come on, man. So everybody can choose a better job for themselves and their family, except for athletes. You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy.
That's not the debate, and you know it.
Oh, that is the debate.
But
that is the debate.
Bottom line is he's going to end up on another team this year. He's going to be a good piece for another team this year. He's not going to be the main guy with whatever team he plays for this year. And I think it makes perfect sense for him to go to Cleveland. Now, did you say which team you want him to go to?
Well, because
the
I
Knicks
saw
thing
him.
is not going to happen.
Well,
Let's say if the Knicks thing did happen, that's your team. Who would you
Mhm.
say is second in the second team you like to see him go to?
I would be ecstatic if he went to New York, first and foremost, but I don't think that's going to happen. I do see him in Golden State because of the reasons I mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
That California living is a different situation. And it's hard to be in sunny California where it's 75, 80 degrees every day or higher and go back to Cleveland, go back to New York, go back to someplace that's cold as hell and snowy.
Yeah, but it's home though.
Well, yeah, it was home. And he still has a compound down there that he can visit when it's warm. But you can't spend time in Miami where it's 80 degrees every day and spend time in LA and then think I'm going to end my career where it's snowing.
Hey,
I just don't see that.
Home is home, man. Home is home. And then also, the Golden State thing is cool. The Golden State thing makes sense. It sounds cute, but they're going to be old as hell if he joins that team.
They'll have to supplement that roster with other players. So they'll have 4 old veterans. Jimmy Butler's probably going to come back for that team also during the season next year with the injury that he's had being healed.
I forgot about Jimmy Butler. He old.
He's older. He's an older player too. However, you mentioned him going back to Cleveland and home being home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, but it's Cleveland. It's Cleveland, man.
What does that mean?
You've been there. You've been there.
Right.
It's not Atlanta. It's not Miami. It's not Charlotte.
Yeah, but home is home, man. I mean, period. I don't know, man. Hey,
I tell people all the time, man, I have intentions on having a piece of property someplace close to Moco when this is all over, when the kids are gone.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't be my full term. It won't be my full-term spot. I'm going to be someplace else where there's action, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Restaurants.
Hey, do us a favor, man. Right now we have a substantial amount of people that's watching the show on the mainstream.
Thank you.
But we only got 3 likes. Do us a favor, hit the like button. Just hit the like button. We would appreciate that. From what I understand, we're talking to some what's it called when SEO, some SEO experts, search engine optimization experts. The likes are very, very important. Hit the little like button.
Look at Dougie with the big words.
Hit the like button, man. We need like 25 likes right now. Can we just get 25 likes? We would appreciate that. That would go a long way in helping us do what we're trying to do here.
Hey man, you know what? A blessing that I counted last week.
Mm-hmm.
One of the blessings I counted last week was the ability to fly directly from Atlanta to anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
There is a straight flight from Atlanta everywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can do that in Cleveland. Cleveland's not a major hub.
Right. Well, he's
everybody in Utah this past week that didn't come from Atlanta had connecting flights. So it took people 8 to 12 hours to get to Utah. It took me 4.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out the statement because he's not coming to Atlanta.
No.
Yeah.
He's got the option to go someplace where he can get direct flights is my point.
Oh, okay.
He's got direct flights coming out of the Bay Area. He's got direct flights coming out of LA. He ain't got direct flights coming out of Cleveland. He's got direct flights coming out of Miami.
How do you know that? You looked that up?
So I'm a traveling man. I do more than just Myrtle Beach. So I know these things. I know the different hubs. I know the different hubs around the country. Cleveland's not one of them.
Okay, all right. From Jay Shiny 3556, playing for multiple teams is only bad when you're constantly getting traded.
Agreed.
Made someone controlling his own career, a bad thing.
Agreed.
You might be new to the show, but this is a much deeper conversation when you talk about LeBron jumping from team to team and his legacy.
It's not. No, it's not.
Much deeper conversation. We don't. I'm not going to get to that today, but most people understand it.
We're there now, so we might as well talk about it. He's chosen every place he's landed for a reason.
Yeah, but it looks like that he was running It looks like that he couldn't do it on his own. It looks like he couldn't take the traditional route.
So,
and the team and the organization
question.
bringing players around him.
One
and he
question.
willed those teams to championships.
One
Long
question.
story short, it's a lot more to the conversation
Right.
that I don't feel like getting into right now because we always get stuck in it. But that's kind of the nutshell of it.
One question. What have you run from the last 20 years when you hop job to job? What was you running from?
Well, that's first of all the whole notion that you're throwing out there. I don't know why you're doing this. That I've
Answer
had
the question.
so many jobs.
What were you running from, or what were you running to the last 20 years when you hop job to job every year and a half? What were you running from or to?
Ryan, you can't compare an office job
The hell I
to
can't.
sports.
A job is a job.
You can't compare it.
A job is a job.
Well, that's
How you
fine.
get paid is
You're right.
how you get paid is how you get paid.
He can do anything he wants, but it
Damn
looks
right.
lame. I'm telling
Right.
you.
Well,
From a
my-
lot of people's perspectives, it looks very lame for him to tuck his tail and
Right.
run to Miami.
Why have
He's
you
one of the greatest top 2 or 3 players of all times. To a lot of people like me, it looks
Right.
very lame. That's
why
all.
have you
all.
tucked your tail and ran from insurance company to insurance company to insurance company? You, Doug, are an insurance hole.
My
That's what you are. You are an insurance hole.
Doctor-
You have flooded yourself out to insurance companies all around the country, Doug.
doctor said I need a bacchiotomy.
Oh, let's change the subject. Up next in the Doghouse with your boys, your guys, the Two Live Stews. We'll spend some time with the lovely Arlie Wood in the building. Arlie Michelle's going to give us birthdays. She's going to talk about the cruise, and she's going to get into some stories that she wants to talk about with us. Got a huge guest coming up after Arlie. The wonderful, the great frat brother of ours from K-Squared, West Georgia's finest, Ralph Simpson will be joining the Stews after Arlie Wood. Father of Chandler Simpson, the outfielder for the Tampa Rays. Y'all keep it locked. Two Live Stews. Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Shouts out to the good people in WGPR. We'll be right back. Insurance hole. He's a whore talking about other holes. It's crazy. Where you do that at? Where you do that at?
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance, every workout.
Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. We're happy to be joined by none other than Arlie Wood in the building.
Good morning, Arlie.
Good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. You sound great, Arlie. Arlie, I love you. I love your little hat, Arlie. That's so cute.
Thank you. It's called Bad Hair Day. Put it under the hat.
Keep it real.
Put it under the hat.
Put it under the hat. Yeah, put it
So,
under
Ollie,
the
I
hat,
see you got your
y'all.
little subtitle, Super Bowl Cruise. What's the latest?
What's the latest and the greatest? Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you have the opportunity to cruise with the Stews February 12th through 15th. And you get a twofer. And when I say a twofer, I mean you take your baby because y'all love each other because Valentine's Day is on the 14th, which is the actual Super Bowl. And you get your love for the Super Bowl, the teams of your choice. It's time to start. We're about to start it up again to see who's going. So you get a twofer. Ladies, bring your man, and man, bring your ladies, because we have some super women who love sports too, like me. And y'all gonna stop hating. I love LeBron. I don't care what people say. He's a flopper. He's all the stuff. That man has done incredible things. They put out they showed a video of him like when he was first drafted and he was just killing the game. So y'all not gonna take anything from him. Y'all hate him. That's one thing about black people that I just don't think, or any people. I don't know who all the people are, but you want them to get great, and then as soon as they get great, man, he did this. Man, I can't stand him. Man, y'all get on my nerves with that. Y'all better love that man. He did a great thing. Give him his flowers,
love
man.
him,
Give him
man.
his flowers.
Uh,
No, you
and
don't,
no-
you loved him when he almost got y'all to the playoffs. You were loving him, then you hated him again. You like a fish.
But Ollie, the statement you just
actually kind of hated him even when he got him to the playoffs.
the
He still said
statement, the
negative
statement
things
you
about
just
him.
made, Ollie, is not true. You said, what'd you say? When black people do something, y'all start hating
We
them?
want to love him. Like we love Jay-Z. Ooh. Well, we're mad at Jay-Z. He's not a good example.
No, but Ollie,
sometimes
Yeah, we
Ollie,
mad at
nobody
Jay-Z.
never start hating Dr. J or Michael Jordan
they
or
did. They talk junk. They
or
did.
Kareem
They always do.
Abdul-Jabbar.
They always do. They always do. We can probably go back and find the hate to somebody about something. We don't never want. We can't just let them be great.
We had a big discussion in the Two Live Suits Facebook chat group. I had a situation where, long story short, constructive criticism was not taken well by somebody that I know. And I asked a question in the chat room, is constructive criticism dead?
That was a great post, Doug.
Well,
That was a great post.
7 out of 10 people alluded to the fact that today in 2026, they call constructive criticism, as it was called we were growing up, they call it hating. Whoever came up with this term hating did a real disservice to our community.
They did.
What the studio audience got to say?
Yeah.
They did
I
a
totally
real
agree.
disservice. Because you can't tell anybody, you can't give anybody constructive criticism without them saying, oh, you're just a hater. You're just a hater. Just like Ryan doing right now.
Well, I just
Constructive
agree with that
criticism.
part.
The greats in the NBA, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, Dr. J are all on record saying that they would never do what LeBron did and lead their team. They thought it was lame. That's all.
But they also didn't have to contend with the the bargaining agreement. My words
Say it
won't come
again?
together. I'm a little sleepy.
And Ollie, they also had teams around them that didn't call for them to go anyplace else because there were other all-star players on their roster. They didn't have to go anywhere.
Collective. That's the word I wanted.
Ridiculous. Bottom line is it's not personal against LeBron. These people just have strong opinions. And if you mad at me for saying what Dr. J and Kareem and all of these guys have said, I think you need to dig a little deeper in your
Hey,
heart.
Ollie, Doug
I
just
just want to
mentioned.
leave this here before I go to my
Please.
actual job on
I'm
this
sorry,
show.
Ollie. We shouldn't have
Please,
stepped on
Ollie.
your report.
I know
we always
what
end
we
up
need to
doing
do
this.
is we need to
So
move
speak
my
quiet so she
segment
can
or
say-
give me a totally different segment to give my opinion.
Go
But I
ahead,
just
Ollie.
want to say this. Y'all always, he 41 years old. Well, nobody's going to say that about the Stews. We're older. We're doing it. We started this ish. Now, what if they did that to us? We'd have a
Right.
moment.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
You can't tell us we're not still great just because we're a little long in the tooth.
And Ollie, you have several line sisters that, along with yourself, that have had multiple jobs in their careers. That's part of life. Very few people in 2026 are staying at the same gig for 50 years like our parents did. It just don't happen.
No, they don't do that anymore because there's no loyalty. And also, he wanted to win. And he was young, and
Hey,
I don't know. I
Ollie,
was not mad at LeBron for leaving.
If he's so great, if he's
Cleveland.
the king, he was going to win
Hey,
in
Ollie.
Cleveland at some point.
If I ain't got with me on,
Well,
I can't
he
put the
did win
on
in
my
Cleveland.
back.
Thank you. He did win in Cleveland. Anyway, Ollie, before you continue your report, why do melons have weddings? Why do melons have weddings? Why do melons have weddings?
Melanade. Celebrate.
Because they can't elope. They can't elope. They can't elope, Ollie. Melons can't elope.
Y'all gotta think. It's above our heads, Ryan. It's above our heads. We're just not that smart. We're
I'm
just
sorry.
not that
Okay.
smart.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I want to remind it before I go on. So for everybody with the cruise, the deadline was on. Hey, Ryan, focus. Don't be Doug. I can't have two Dougs. I can only have one Doug and one Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Doctor
So-
said I need a backiotomy.
Everybody that's interested in going on the cruise, guess what? There are still more rooms available. We have so many people that have already paid their deposits. So now you need to come on in and get yourself a room to go on the cruise. We are cruising from Fort Lauderdale to the Bahamas in the wonderful Coco Cay. And then we will come on back. We're going to watch the Super Bowl all together. Under the stars, likely if they have that same kind of setup, we'll be outside watching. It was so cool. And come come on and do it. So hit me up at sme.arleywood, I think you get in the morning, at gmail.com. And you're probably gonna have to call me on my own personal phone until I figure out this what you call it. So just hit me up, check somebody, send somebody, figure it out.
Thank you, Arlie.
But we're ready to go cruising with the school, so get ready.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be so amazing. And again,
and hopefully we have better weather this year. Like last year was just an aberration. It was cold as shit on that boat a lot of times, man.
It won't be like that this year.
It was cold in Miami though. Let's think about it. When we got to Miami, it was cooler than it normally is. And so but it was cool everywhere. Remember, I kept my air off in Atlanta until May.
Yeah.
So it was
out of the ordinary last year. Now I will say something real quick. Yesterday might have been the hottest day ever in the history of the world in Atlanta.
It felt like we were gonna sizzle off the world.
Yeah, it was super hot.
It was hot. So everybody you have deposits. The cruise prices are very, very good. It's something that you can do for your boo as a Valentine's Day gift and see some football with your friends. We're gonna have so much fun. So please join us. We'd love to see you.
Yep.
It is birthday.
I hope y'all come too, studio audience. I hope y'all show up too. Thank you.
To your audience, y'all gotta come. We can't. Who's gonna clap when I walk down? Who's gonna clap when I walk through? When I walk through, I don't know the rap songs. Anyway, it's birthdays. Birthdays. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. So up today for birthdays, we have rapper, actress, and radio personality Simone Johnson, better known as aka Moni Love. Moni in the middle. Where she at? In the middle.
Happy birthday,
she is
Moni
56
Love.
Today.
How old?
56.
Okay.
She's younger than you.
I think they
No, I mean Doug. She's younger than Doug, not you.
I knew you weren't talking about me because I'm only 35. So I knew you weren't talking about me.
Right. Ollie, I didn't even realize you were that old, 35. Wow.
Right. I know. Aging's tough. Actress Amira Van is 46. She played in How to Get Away with Murder and the show on what was it on the CN, the slave show that I couldn't watch. And then rapper, actor Vince Staples is 32. And rapper Saweetie is 32. Yesterday, we missed the great Missy Elliott's birthday. She turned double nickels.
Happy birthday, Missy.
Adele Gibbons, I'm such an effing lady, 66.
Love Adele Gibbons.
I know.
Gibbons, great comedian.
Hadn't seen her in a while. Plies at 50. What's up, Plies? He is so
Plies turned 50.
He's hilarious. He's a great follow on social media.
He's
great.
Ooh, especially during political time. He's so funny. Amanda Seales, 45. Chloe Bailey, 28. And Storm Reed, 22.
Although you mentioned slave shows a second ago, I learned 3 or 4 years ago that I can't watch those shows and those movies. They trigger me really, really bad. So I'll read about them, but visually I can't actually see them because it triggers me, and I have a hard time sleeping, and I go down rabbit holes thinking about how just treacherous those times were. So I know there's some good movies out there that portrays that stuff, but I just can't.
You know what else too, man? Tying on to what you just said. For the last 6 months, I made a decision. I read somewhere, man, that you need to have the best setup before you go to sleep. Try to go to sleep. Remember, I had all these issues with sleeping.
Yeah,
I stopped watching the news, man. I used to go to sleep with the news on my phone.
It's a trigger
on my nightstand.
Damn right.
And I just stopped.
Damn right.
I do not watch no news, no CNN or nothing. And I've been sleeping a lot better. I think that's
So
what it's got a lot to do with.
So-and-so shot and killed on this side of town. This baby got ran over by so-and-so. This person got raped. So it's just
and it
negative.
Yeah.
You don't
want all of that in your spirit. And I've been sleeping a lot better, for real.
You're supposed to calm all that down before you go to bed, because if you watch it and gets into your dreams, it'll get in your subliminal. You don't want that because you're gonna fall asleep.
It certainly will.
So it's rough. Okay, so first up, guys, this is a moral conversation, and I totally not sure which side of it you're gonna land on, but there's been a lot of talk in the news. One of the hottest songs in the summer, unfortunately, and I didn't even think about the song because I don't think about the lyrics, but one of the part of the lyrics. So to the left, you'll see, well, I don't know if that's the right for the people watching it, but that's Young Miami and India Ari. And then that's the album cover for Spin That. It's one of the hot songs for the summer. It was dropped in April and it's moving up the charts. It's all
God damn, is that Young Miami on the right sitting on the money?
Yeah, sitting on the money.
Holy smokes. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
She had been kind of quiet, y'all know that, because of all the Diddy stuff, but she's back and she got this song called Spin That. I don't know the words. My money back. Spin It. And they got this funny little dance routine to it on all the social media outlets. Well, anyway, the lyrics to that, where all my scamming A ninjas at, spending that money fast, 20, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, go in that go York bag. Boosting bees where y'all at. Stuffing that ish in y'all bag just to flip it, pop some tags. Girl, go in there, go York bag.
Oh, this is
Was
great.
was Young Miami a stripper at one point? Was she a stripper at one point?
I'm not sure. I could imagine that she was. She has 2 little children, but that means nothing. So
Nope, it doesn't.
It seems like all of these famous rappers are strippers. They were strippers at one point.
Okay, Till Dog, yes. She is bad to the bone. And B, I heard this dialogue a couple times this week already, and I simply want to say, if we break down every song in hip-hop, R&B, and or country music, there could be a negative connotation attached to it.
Absolutely. I especially hate the ones where we're going to swallow all the children. Like, that just gets on my last nerve. Why we got to swallow all
Why would you say that?
Who uttered that phrase?
You ain't never heard all the rappers talking about she swallowed the kids?
Right. Come on, man. You know what that means, right?
I don't listen to this new stuff, man, for the most part. I'm going to keep it real with you.
Please continue.
Right. Sydney Action Jackson, I agree with you, but I think we got to, what was happening. So original post was this young lady posted, I'm calling a boycott a Young Miami song, Spin That. I believe it's degrading to our culture. At some point, we have to take seriously the power music has over our perception and the values it reinforces. This can't be the song of the summer. Because everybody's like, oh, this is the song of the summer. And so India Ari simply said, I spent my entire adult life caring way too much. Because I finally learned that not everybody cares with a capital C. And explaining it to them is not going to make them care. Everything you listen to, see, or hear is going to influence you. So make wise choices. This is what I say. Back then, there was a difference. Our parents knew some of the stuff we were listening to. They also were somewhat opposed to it. They regulated it as best they could. This generation, which is full of reality TV, which is not real, and all the stuff that's going on, our kids aren't being taught. It goes in line with what Doug said about it. Oh, you're a hater if you give me some constructive criticism. There's no constructive criticism. There's no nothing. So everybody wants to be a stripper. All the men want to be rappers. Where are our doctors and lawyers going to come from? We're not going to have anything in our community because we're so busy. They're not pumping that stuff into these people neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm. No, it's these people in their neighborhoods that's buying the bulk of the music, Arlie.
But their parents, they also have. It's just like when you talk about kids who first learned. When we talk about reading, kids in their house, 5-year-olds. In these houses have heard or listened to or seen 20,000 words by the time they get to kindergarten. Okay. Not the same on our side. Okay. So we're not doing the same stuff, which means we can't do the same stuff.
Understood.
That's the issue.
Understood.
So I think.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You go, Ollie. You go, Ollie.
I just want to say, I think I agree with you, Ryan, that we can't police all of it because then we'll just be cutting out all the music. But we gotta give some kind of balance. There is no balance. They're not playing the NDIREs, the Commons, all that kind of music anymore. All we have is pop that thing, strippers swirl on it, swerve on it, smoke it, get high on it. Like that's all we have. We don't even have the balance that we used to have with, the Queen Latifahs and all this stuff. That also is a difference.
Right. Hey, Arlie, or Tree, we haven't done one in a while. Can we do a poll? Can you put up a poll? Okay. What's been worse for our community? Reality TV shows or gangster rap? Not rap, gangster rap. Which one's been worse for our community?
You know how old gangster rap is, though, man?
Yeah, so it don't mean it ain't been detrimental to our community.
All right, okay.
I agree with you, Joe Jackson. I know, and I get it, and we are arguing about that too. But just so you know,
these reality shows is really just changed the mind frame of these young people, man. It's just
in my eyes, I'm going to say reality TV because it's a visual medium, and seeing something versus hearing something is different. When you see it, it's embedded in your mind forever. When you hear it, I think it can be pushed out.
If you'd like to vote on our Stews poll, what's been worse for the black community, reality TV or gangster rap, look in the chat or post a 1 or a number 2, a number 1 or a number 2 in the chat for your vote, and we'll give you the results later.
It was really bad, and reality has been really bad for Black women because they just think we all walking around rich. My mama said people be looking at her like she ready to roll. She said, I don't even know how to roll my neck, and they just be ready for me to like I'm gonna swing on them. I want to say 2 things. Chris Brown was ordered to pay $13 million to his housekeeper. Lord have mercy, his dog, one of his dogs, his security dogs, mauled her back in 2021. Damn. And she had face and arm that you can't get back, but
13 million ain't enough.
13 million.
13 million ain't enough.
Hey man, unfortunately, I agree.
Okay.
I'll be okay, but I agree. I mean, that's an experience she'll never get out of her mind. Being attacked by a dog.
$13 is not
and
enough.
her sister got like $850,000 because she saw it, and the husband got $50,000 because they both all worked there. Chris Brown's argument was that, well, I told him not to go outside. The dog stayed locked up for a reason, and I told him not to go outside unless they had security. They said they never remember that being the case, but he had to show up for court and all this stuff. So 13 million goes out, and with prayers going to Danny Glover's family. He announced that he has Alzheimer's. That's one of my favorite, not one of my favorite actors. But he's been in this game a long time. 79, will turn 80 in a few weeks, and he was diagnosed.
Wow! Did y'all see the? I'm sure y'all seen the video of Chris Johnson.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man.
Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable, man.
Ollie, you did an outstanding job this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'll see y'all in the chat. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Up next in the Doghouse with you guys, the 2 Live Stews. Former educator here in Georgia, great bruh from K-Squared, Ralph Simpson joins the Stews. Ralph threw out the first pitch at the Tampa Rays game last week when they played the Arizona Diamondbacks. Oh yeah, he threw out the first pitch, and his son is the center fielder for the Tampa Rays. We'll talk with Ralph Simpson about that experience up next in the Doghouse with your guys, the 2 Live Stews. Hey man, I'll take a dog bite for 13 million. As long as I don't die.
Nah, not to your face. Not to rip your face up.
Yeah, man, you can put a whole new face on with 13 million, man.
Oh, okay.
Come back looking like the barge.
Nah.
Being stranded on the side of the road, y'all, in Metro Atlanta is very, very stressful and it's dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call. Bay 11 Towing's response times always outpace those national brands. I've been beside the road in Atlanta before, and when you're waiting for hours on a tow truck, it's not cool. Bay 11 Towing says they get to you faster, and they're more cost-effective and efficient while doing so. Whether you're dealing with a flat tire, a dead battery, or a full-on straight breakdown, the team at Bay 11 Towing is ready to get you safely back on the road or get your vehicle and yourself where you need to be. So next time you find yourself in a jam, Bay 11 Towing, give them a call at 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Bay 11 Towing, where speed and savings come together to get you safely to your destination. Check them out at 404-770-6949. Fast, reliable towing that doesn't cost a fortune. Bay 11 Towing. Needles, man, please. I retired from those when I hung up my cleats. Why get poked when you can snack your way slim? Brain IQ chews are all natural, taste great, and keep you in the game. Shots hurt, chews work. BrainIQ.com/REF/OneLiveStew. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/OneLiveStew. Brain IQ chews. Smarter than shots, stronger than excuses. Welcome back to you guys, the 2 Live Stews. I'm Ryan. He's Doug. Together we're the 2 Live Stews, and this is your 2 Live Stews experience. Shouts out to the great people in Detroit, Michigan, listening on WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM HD2 in Detroit, where the Stews are happy to be on the Sports Rap Network. Okay, Stewies, our next guest is someone who's been around since day one for one of the Major League Baseball's best and most exciting players right now. He's a proud father and accomplished man in his own right. And most importantly for us, he's our fraternity brother who hails from the great chapter known as K-Squared, which is West Georgia here in the 7th D. Last week, he experienced the moment that every parent dreams about, on a night the Tampa Rays celebrated his son, Chandler Simpson, who's a chapter brother of mine at Delta Kappa, with his very first Major League bobblehead giveaway. He had the incredible honor of walking onto the field and throwing out the ceremonial first pitch before the Rays took on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Think about that for a second, y'all. Thousands of fans were celebrating Chandler's accomplishments, and before the first pitch was ever thrown out, his father got to stand on that mound and share in a memory their family will cherish forever. But behind every overnight success are years of sacrifice, early mornings, late nights, encouragement, discipline, and unwavering belief. Today, we're going beyond the highlights and the stat sheet to hear the story from the man who helped shape the young man the baseball world is now falling in love with. Please help us welcome our frat brother, hailing from K-Squared, Brother Ralph Simpson in the building with the stews. Simp, how you doing?
Simp, you hear us? Oh, boy, he doesn't hear us.
Or maybe his mic is muted. Let's see.
Man, you gave one of the greatest introductions
Can't hear.
in the history of
Can you hear us now, Simp? Oh, gosh, he can't hear us. Give me 1 second.
You
Take
gave
your
one
time,
of the
Simp.
greatest introductions in the histories of introductions, and we got an issue.
Okay, his mic is muted, and maybe when he comes off of mute, he'll be able to hear us. Simp, can you hear us now? God dang it. All right, let's see.
Okay, we're gonna have to try to fix that.
All right. Now that Tree took him out, let's see if she puts him back. Okay, he's hung up. Maybe he'll call back in a second. Yeah, man. I feel real good about that intro, man. You know, I've known Simp for years.
Mm-hmm.
He's an educator in the state of Georgia. He's a well-known bruh. He's a well-known educator. And his son pledged Delta Kappa, which is my chapter at Georgia Tech, and played baseball on the baseball team. So I've known this family for a couple decades.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to talk to him, and I hope we figure that out. I think Tree is talking to him now. But one of the questions I was going to ask this dude, man, is when did you know that your son was going to be who he is today? That was one of the questions I was going to ask him. And hopefully we – okay, bro, can you hear us now?
Yeah, what's up, Q? What up, Doggy?
What up, Q?
Bro, very good to see you, bro. I'm glad we got that worked out, man. Let's just jump straight into it. I want you to take us back to last week.
Yeah.
You're standing on a major league mound, throwing out the first pitch before your son's game. What emotions were running through your mind at that moment, Q?
I better make sure I throw a perfect pitch because everybody was damn watching. All I got were text messages and phone calls. They said, if you 50 Cent it or Stephen A. Smith it, we're going to talk about your ass forever.
50 Cent was worse. I mean, it was worse than Stephen A's. Stephen A's was horrible, but both were horrible.
All I said is I got to make it. So it was so funny. I was going to throw from the grass. But then this other guy from the military they were honoring, and they was throwing out the first pitch. He went to the bump.
You backed it up.
I was like, oh hell! And so I'm like, man, I got to sling this sucker 90 feet. So I was like, hey, I let it rip. That grip it and rip it. That was the only thing I was thinking about.
Dog, you threw a good pitch, bro. Everyone sees Chandler's elite speed and his incredible baseball instincts today. But what were the first signs as a father that made you think this kid is different and might be able to play baseball in the major leagues?
You know, I've always believed that, you know, contact, putting the ball in play, you know, moving up 60 feet, putting pressure on the pitcher, you know, the things that were a part of baseball a long time ago. And that was important to me because he's slim, he's small like me. You know, he wasn't a power hitter, you know, and so we had to utilize the skills that, you know, was that aligned with his physical makeup. And so we stuck with that. And, you know, while people obviously came in and, you know, were trying to place emphasis on hitting the ball over the fence and power. And I said, listen, man, this is going to get you there. Let's just stick with this. Let's just be the best at what it is that you can do. And that's what we focused on.
Talking to Ralph Simpson right now, father of outfielder for the Tampa Rays, Chandler Simpson, from ATL right here in Georgia. Last year he had 30. I think he had 43 stolen bases last year. He's got 32 at this point right now. It sounds like you played baseball coming up.
I played, but I didn't play at that level.
Right.
Yeah, I played. I played, park ball, all the way up until like the 8th grade, and after that, man, I just realized I wasn't even in the top 5 of the best players on the team, and so
Right.
I let it ride.
So he's known for his incredible speed. Was he always like the fast kid? Was he the kid winning the 100-meter dash at field day every year?
He was always the kid winning the field day in the 100-yard, the 100-meter dash. But Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey are two of my favorite ball players, and they bat on the left side. Tony Gwynn. And so I just said, you know what? He throws right, but he bats left. And I had him batting left, started out batting left because of those 3 players. And I said that if he has some speed, then he's gonna have an extra advantage because he's already a step ahead being on the right side. And I mean, just the blessing from God that he had those wheels and batting on the right, batting on the left side gives him that advantage.
K-Squared's very own Ralph Simpson hanging out with the Two Live Stews in the doghouse on the Two Live Stews Experience. Bro, baseball's a sport filled with failure. I mean, even the best hitters fail 7 out of 10 times when they're at the plate.
That's right.
How did you and your family teach Chandler to handle adversity without losing his confidence in this sport?
Well, his low strikeout rate is attributed to initially my lack of understanding of the game. I was always say, look, man, you don't strike out. You don't strike out. Hey, you get 2 strikes on you, choke up, put the ball in play. Not accepting and realizing that striking out is a part of the game, but I place so much emphasis on not striking out. And, obviously as I grew to understand the game a little bit better, you accept it. But I believe that initially a part of that started out with the fact that I placed emphasis on making contact. Regardless, whether you hit a ground ball, you give yourself a chance by making contact. And with those wheels, I mean, they're gonna rush everything. Everything speeds up. And so just putting the ball in play, you got a chance.
Bro, as fathers, Doug and I are fathers, you're a father. We all struggle with knowing when to push our children and when to simply support them.
Right.
How did you find that balance throughout Chandler's baseball journey?
Bro, at the age of 9 or 10, when I was a part of the coaching staff all the way up until he was about 9 or 10, I realized that I was being more coach than dad. And I had to make a decision because one, I couldn't separate the two. I was coach on the field and then I was coach in the car. And he was looking at me one day, we were riding like, dude, when he didn't say it, he didn't verbalize it, but like, when do I get a break? That was my last day. I went back to the team and to the coaches, the dads that next day. And I said, look, man, I'm done. I'm going to sit in the stands. I'm going to support you all. But even with that on the field, I told him to call me coach on the field. Instead of dad, because there were other players on the team whose dads weren't the coach, and I didn't want them to feel like they were getting an advantage. But I stepped away at 9 or 10 because I didn't want to ruin the father-son relationship. And I told him, I said, listen, we're going to do 2 things going to happen at the end of every game. I'm going to ask you, what do you want to work on? And give me your self-evaluation of the game. And then that's what we'll do. I will go to the cage. I'll throw you some BP. We'll go to the field. I'll hit you some ground balls. And that was the route that I took so that I did not ruin that experience for him or the relationship that we had as a father and son.
Finishing up with Ralph Simpson right now with the Two Live Stews father, Chandler Simpson for the Tampa Rays. Bro, we talk about it all the time. Baseball is a lot different. You're a little bit older than me, I would guess. It's a lot different. It has a lot different vantage point for fans than it was 40 years ago.
Right.
A lot less black players. There's a huge influence of international players. Baseball, though, in Atlanta seems like is being talked about a lot more in our communities. What's your thoughts on the state of baseball right now for black players?
Yeah, I mean, there's some examples out there now where kids and having an opportunity to see that there's an opportunity and the chance that I can make it. I think a couple of weeks ago when we played the Washington Nationals, you had 2 African American coaches on the first base side and third base side for Washington Nationals. You had C.J. Abrams, who's from Atlanta. You had Nassim Nunez, who's I think from New York, but graduated from high school out in Gwinnett. You had Woods out in the outfield. So you had and then you had Chandler, and Cedric Mullins. So you had about 6 or 7 African Americans on the field playing a game at the same time, which is kind of rare,
Right,
as you
right.
go throughout Major League Baseball. But I believe it. I believe it. I'm optimistic. It's picking up. I think the popularity of these play, the Mike Harrises, all of those, are really getting a lot of publicity. A lot of marketing is dedicated toward that, and I believe that it's picking up and really getting an opportunity to see that there's some players out there that look just like them are succeeding at the game at the next level.
What would you? What advice would you give parents that have young kids right now growing up in baseball, playing baseball?
Listen, one, there's a lot of things that you can save some money on because I had to rely on good friends who were a part of baseball and had been a part of it for a while, like a Greg Goodwin and a Deion Williams. These guys are true baseball guys. Chandler's agent, Clarence Johns, who's a bruh, top chapter bruh. I would ask them, hey, should I go to this showcase or should we go here?
Mm-hmm.
Because, first off, your child has to have something to show, at a showcase. They want to, if you a power hitter, obviously, you're going to stand out. If you can throw the ball 95 miles per hour across the diamond, you're going to show out.
Mm-hmm.
But my son didn't have those types of skills that would show out at a show. He didn't have showcase skills.
Right.
His skills would only be recognized when the umpire says play ball. So I would tell parents, one, stay committed, stick to it. Don't be comparing your children or your son to anybody else. Don't get caught up into the rankings, because this kid had one offer out of Georgia, which was Columbus State, and then the other one at UAB.
Mm-hmm.
And when the offers and all of that don't come, hey, go wherever someone wants you, because baseball is baseball. If you can play it, they're gonna find you.
Right. Absolutely.
Former educator Ralph Simpson hanging out with the Two Live Stews. Doug's question, I'm going to throw some rapid fire questions at you in a second, bro. But Doug's last question makes me want to ask you one more before we get to rapid fire. Now that Chandler has reached the major leagues, what's the one piece of advice you continue to give him that has nothing to do with baseball and everything to do with becoming a great man?
Character is currency. Always, display a level of humility, be humble. But people, when you are a good person, people want to be around you.
Mm-hmm.
That's infectious. Because that's going to stand out and sustain your career long after the talent diminishes.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that that's going to happen. But you'll stick around in this game far much longer than your talent and your playing days if you are a great person. And so I always emphasize that, be respectful, be kind, show humility, always, maintain that high moral character, man, and to take you further than you can ever even imagine.
We'll jump into a few quick rapid fire questions with Ralph Simpson before we get him off the line. We do appreciate him spending some time with the bros. Rapid fire question number one, bro. You can answer with one word. You can answer as long as you want. But
Yes,
the first question is, who is more competitive, you or Chandler?
Chandler.
Or what's one word that best describes Chandler?
Discipline.
Which moment made you more emotional? Watching him get drafted or watching him make his major league debut?
Watching him making his major league debut.
Bro, where were you? Were you actually at the first game where he made his debut?
Yes, sir, I was. Yeah.
Bro, let me finish these rapid fire questions and I'll make my comment. If Chandler wasn't playing baseball, what sport do you think he'd be playing right now?
Or would he be playing sports?
Or would he be playing sports?
Yeah, I'd probably say track and field. Yeah, I think he'd probably be running track.
Last but not least, bro, finish this sentence. The thing that makes me the most proud of Chandler isn't his baseball ability, it's blank.
The man, the human in the man that he's becoming.
I love it, bro. I know him personally, bro. You and your wife, bro, y'all did an outstanding job. He's a fine young man.
Yes, sir.
And we're elated that he's a DK, bro, because he represents the DK brand to
Yes,
the
sir.
fullest.
Absolutely.
Bruh, before I knew Chandler, I knew you, and every time I saw you, you had a straight face. You're a well-known educator in the state of Georgia. You're a well-known educator in the city of Atlanta. But bruh, the last few years when I've seen you, bruh, you've got a Chessy Cat smile. It's like, I don't know if it's retirement. I don't know if it's your kid establishing his dreams.
Yeah.
But if you could, bro, explain the straight face to now a guy that I see smiling every time I see him.
Yeah, I may not have recognized it was a straight face, but I don't scratch where I don't itch, and I'm not one that's just going around cheesing. But I knew that I was getting to the pinnacle of my career. I mean, I've just retired. It's been about 6 weeks now, and I always wanted to be in a situation where I could go and sit and watch my son play ball at every major league stadium out there, and so I'm extremely elated about that. The success that he's having on the baseball field. My daughter's a junior at Alabama A&M. She was formerly a dancing diva for the last 2 years, and going to, seeing her perform. I mean, just at a point in my life now where I'm sitting back and being able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. But I invested in children, not just mine, but I invested in children for 40 years. I poured into them and trying to provide the very, very best of an opportunity, and, instilling the confidence in them and inspiring them. But I mean, it's a blessing because, it's like I tell people, it's like hitting the lottery. Everybody wants their children to make it to the highest level. And, sometimes I sit back and I ask God why. I truly believe that, all of what I poured into other folks' children, that this is a return on my investment.
I couldn't agree more, bro. Mentorship matters, bro. You've done that to several children and their families in this country, bro. So, bro, we're happy for you. Thank you for joining us, bro. And if there's ever anything you need us to put out for yourself or for Chandler, please don't hesitate to let us know, Q.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I appreciate it. Root to the good brothers.
Root to the good brothers, dog. Root to the good brothers. That's Ralph Simpson hanging out with the Two Live Stews on the Two Live Stews Experience. I got chill bumps listening to bro. And we'll mention some of the things that we talked about on the other side if we pay some bills.
Absolutely. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, Two Live Stews, Sports Talk with Hot Sauce, Texas Pete Hot Sauce. Make sure you vote in our poll today. If you look in the chat, you should see the poll. What's been a bigger problem or brought a bigger issue, a bigger problem to our community? Reality TV or gangster rap?
Right now, reality TV is kicking butt.
Yeah. Last 48 coming up next.
All right, man. Y'all keep it locked. We got a big announcement coming up about a new partnership with the Stews before the last 48. We'll bring it to you up next. And we'll finish with some more Two Live Stews and the experience. Y'all keep it locked. Real good, man.
You got one long gray hair at the bottom of your chin.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
So he's just totally repelling the Beijing?
I don't use any Beijing, man. I let them express themselves like we are going to express ourselves when people book the Stews. Larry Brown, 404-895-9395. Repasses, funerals, open mic nights,
bar mitzvahs.
Yes, bar mitzvahs. Yes. Yeah. I would learn more about the culture before getting booked for one. But if I get booked for one, I'll damn sure come do it. Anyway, book the Stews. 404-895-9395. Call our guy Larry Brown. Email him sme.larrybrown@gmail.com.
Tailgates, strip clubs, scripper clubs. We do it all.
Dropping the kids off at school, picking the kids up from school, going to the kids' school for recess. We do it all.
Draft parties.
Oh, yeah.
We do it all.
One thing we didn't mention, or we forgot to mention, so let me mention it. 4 small feet. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan. Together we're the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews Experience. Shouts out to K Square's very own Ralph Simpson, man. If you follow me on social media, you know one of my favorite posts always has a hashtag that says mentorship matters. And he stole the words right out of my mouth. When you're a blessing to thousands of families who really cares about their kids and their education and the men and women that those kids are going to end up being eventually, When you bless them, God's gonna bless you. There's just no question in my mind. And he and his family deserve the blessing that they're getting right now, man. You ready to talk about something real big, man?
Absolutely, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Tree, if you could please post this beautiful image that you have from none other than Black Eden, which is a 1912 bourbon. Today's show, y'all, and shows moving into the future, will be brought to you by Black Eden 1912 bourbon, a premium bourbon inspired by the historic legacy of Idlewild, Michigan, known as Black Eden. Whether you're celebrating a victory or raising a glass with friends, experience Black Eden 1912, a taste of history. As a listener of the Two Live Stews, enjoy $20 off your online purchase by visiting blackeden1912.com/Two Live Stews. And using that promo code 2 Live Stews at checkout will allow you to get $20 off of your online purchase. That's blackeden1912.com/2 Live Stews and promo code 2 Live Stews to claim your exclusive offer and experience a taste of history. Shouts out to your Black Eden 1912.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to this sponsorship and this partnership that we've got for the next few months, and we're going to make sure that everyone that listens to the Stews and spends time with the Stews has a taste of your bourbon. And I can't wait for you to taste it. This stuff is top notch. Shouts out to the good folks at Black Eden.
I was just about to say phenomenal. To tie into Michigan where they were birthed, and just a phenomenal bourbon. Really looking forward to the partnership with Black Eden, man. Incredible.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because it is sold in Michigan. It is sold here in Georgia.
38 different states.
It's 38 different states where they can ship it to you when you hit that QR code or go to their website, blackeden1912.com/2 Live Stews. Looking forward to make sure y'all enjoy some bourbon with your guys.
There goes your QR code right there.
Yep. And when we pull up and when we do events like what tends to happen in the summer, we will have Black Eden with us for you guys to get a taste. Really looking forward to it, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, 2 Live Stews, the 2 Live Stews experience. A lot more to talk about and coming up with Black Eden, so stay tuned for that. There goes the QR code at the top left right there of your screen as well. And you ready for this last 48, sir?
It's such a good-looking bottle. I've dibbled and dabbled in the spirits business, and a lot of people don't put time into their bottle because the bottles cost. Okay, so if you put it in a simple bottle, it's just easier and it's more cost-effective for you and the company. But these folks at Black Eden were like, nah, we want our bottle to look like a piece of art.
We always talk about donating to the show. As a matter of fact, you can do that by looking to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's a dollar symbol or a heart symbol, and you can donate $1, $5, whatever to the show to help us keep the lights on so you can get this quality sports programming. But also something that would help the show is at the same time you can please yourself is checking out and getting a bottle of the Black Eden. And that will go a long way as well in helping you boys out on our endeavors here with the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Shouts out to Osiris, who helps people have more effective businesses, efficient and effective businesses. Primary packaging is very important. You're damn right, Osiris. And Black Eden is not slouching when it comes to the packaging.
Absolutely.
All right, man, it's time for some last 48, man. You ready?
Let's get it. Last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. Y'all see me over here struggling, man. If you watched the pregame show today, I woke up this morning and my back is just stiff as heck. For no reason. I didn't do anything.
Welcome to my world, man.
Oh, my gosh.
A bad back and a bad neck. Quick story, man, before we get to the last 40. This is a quick one.
I got to make this 5.5-hour drive to Moco. I don't know about that.
I went on a golf trip last week to Utah, St. George, Utah. But I didn't play golf 5 months prior to the trip. Because I was afraid that if I played golf, I would mess my back up, and then the money that I invested in the trip, I wouldn't be able to go or play golf on the trip. So instead of playing golf, I stretched every time I wanted to play golf to make sure I had the ability to play golf when I got to Utah.
Yeah, you said a lot, but I get it. Go ahead.
It's crazy, man,
Uh-huh.
what a bad back can do to you. So I said all that to say to you, I recommend stretching. So your hamstrings, your quads, your groins, if you're tight anywhere down there, it is going to pull on your back.
I work out. I mean, clearly. I mean, I'm probably.
I didn't say work out. I said stretch.
No, I stretch too. Before I work out, I stretch.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened, man. God damn. All right, let's get to this last 48.
Did you beat the back up too bad last night or something? I mean, did she leave limping? Is that what you're dealing with?
Let's go. Last 48, the biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group. Let's get it, Tree.
Oh, that's why she glowing this morning. When we got to that morning meeting, I said, damn, Tree glowing this morning. Is that what it is?
Shouts out to Naomi Osaka that came out for her first match at Wimbledon in a traditional Japanese kimono. Shogun around this B.I.H. That's so fly.
It's dope. It's dope.
You know, she half Japanese, and she just showing some love to her culture, to her family, I guess. And
when
came
she
out
walked out
like a Shogun warrior.
When she walked out of that locker room, looked like Miss Miyagi, I said to myself, Naomi, I damn sure hope you don't lose this match today. Damn sure hope you don't lose it.
And listen,
and she whooped that girl's tail, won in straight sets. She's one of the best in the game, and she looked amazing on her opening day in Wimbledon.
She's been on an up and down psychological, just I don't know. She's been having some issues over the last couple of years, but I absolutely love the dress. You know what else I love more?
What do you
I love
more?
the fact that she pissed off a lot of Nordics. If you look at any of these posts with this picture or a video of her walking to the court,
they don't like it.
You look through the comments.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly, they got an issue with this. I absolutely live. I feel like I live to piss Nordics off, man. I love like and Naomi in this situation right here. There's nothing they can do about it. She's wearing white. So at Wimbledon they have to wear this white.
That's right.
That's tradition. But
they used to get mad at Venus and Serena for having their tailor-made outfits that were white and within the rules, but it wasn't regular, organic, just white wear that tennis players wear. It was always special, and they hated it. Yeah. They hated it.
Yeah. I absolutely live for opportunities to piss Nordics off, and they can't do anything about it. Like there's nothing. These people are so mad in the comments about this dress she wore out to the court, but they can't do anything. So all they do is get in social media, and half the time they don't have profile pics, and they just spew hate.
Yep.
Real hate.
Yep.
Not fake hate. Real hate.
Joe Jackson said Naomi was dehydrated like a mofo. No, she wasn't. She played extremely well.
She didn't play in this.
No, she didn't play in it. No, she didn't play in it. But he's saying that she was just overheated coming out with all that stuff on.
Shouts out to Naomi, man. Naomi Osaka. That's good.
Hopefully she wins the whole damn thing.
Speaking of which, we're going to get to some Serena talk in a minute.
Stay tuned. I love it.
All right. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience. Shouts out to WGPR 107.5 in the D. From Greg Noble's 5 winless Shore Hall of Famers, but only 1 seat in a helicopter. Who gets the seat?
This is a great one right here, Doug. This is a great one.
So I think Charles Barkley and Steve Nash already in. 5 winless Shore Hall of Famers.
Charles Barkley is definitely in. He's a Hall of Famer
definitely. I think Steve Nash is in too, but you know I'm not a fan. So which one of the guys who gets, like, I guess what they're saying is that the best player out of these 5?
Steve Nash wearing mittens blows my mind because he's the only Nordic in the picture, but he got mittens on. It's got to go to AI.
So the picture, if you're just watching or just listening on WGPR or online on the Sports Rap Network app, they got a picture of Steve Nash, Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden.
It's got to go to AI, sir.
I go to AI too.
But I believe AI is already a Hall of Famer too, though.
Give me AI.
Yeah.
I don't really quite understand what the question is. I just thought it was a cool visual and very interesting because all of these guys sadly don't have a ring, but all of these guys are some of the best basketball players of all time. Like the young people, they really should go to YouTube and look at it like a highlight reel of Barkley.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking, man? I'm thinking that all of these guys are going to be Hall of Famers per this post. So which one guy gets in the helicopter out of all five of these
to get
guys?
rescued.
Right. Out of all these Hall of Famers,
so
which one?
So the question really is, if you could save one of these guys' life,
which
by
one
letting
is
them
it?
get on the helicopter, which one would it be?
Now we can talk about it. There you go.
Absolutely, Allen Iverson. Still AI.
It's got to be between AI and Barkley, but I would say AI still.
That's not even a freaking question. I'm putting AI on the helicopter, man. AI and Charles Broccolini. Yeah, you can leave Barkley. His ass will freeze if it was me driving that.
No, don't say that, man. I sent him a text the other day asking him to come on the show. Don't say that.
Whatever.
No. Play the game.
I ain't playing no game. Go ahead. Next one,
Tree. Thank you very much. The great Charles Barkley. Looking forward to having you on, Chuck. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you are. Look like some old badass Backstreet Boys. So if you haven't heard, if you haven't heard, the Los Angeles Lakers, they got five as of right now. They've got five Nordics. That's the starting five.
The suburban super team. The Casserole Collective.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, man. It goes over your head. Don't worry about it.
So as it stands right now, you got Luka, that's going to be obviously the main guy on the team. You got Austin Reeves, who we just gave a ton of money to. Jake LaRiva, who got very little playing time this year. Dalton Connect, sharpshooter out of Tennessee, that I think is a good player. All of these guys are good players. And then also we signed this guy Walker Kessler.
You know what I see when I look at this picture, man?
I see the 87 Boston Celtics. Do you think that not even consciously, you think subconsciously?
This was not done intentionally. No, this was not done intentionally. And when I see this picture,
you think JJ Redick somehow subconsciously just is trying to put together a 1990 Duke Blue Devils team?
It fits.
He may not even realize this. Now, he's not the GM, but do you think that his influence, weighed into the fact that their team looks like this right now?
Rob Pelinka. I can hear JJ now calling Rob Pelinka once LeBron said he wanted out. Hey, I would really like a team that we put together that, a bunch of guys that have high basketball IQ, a bunch of guys that really, really know the game. Can you find free agents that, look like me, Rob?
Even the old school Celtics that you would, I guess, most compare this team with, they still had Dennis Johnson.
Right.
They still had Dennis Johnson.
Robert Parrish.
They had Parrish.
Yep.
This is unheard of. Now listen, the reason why I'm not sweating this, and I'm a Laker fan once again.
I look at this, man, and I see raisins in your potato salad.
It's
your salad. It's your team. It's your salad, Doug.
There's no way that the Lakers roll out or this team looks the way it looks right now after the trade deadline coming up after this season. There's no way.
Okay.
There's no way this team's gonna look like this. Now,
they spent the money on this team, Doug.
Well, a lot of people are saying that we don't have a lot of draft assets. We gave away all of our picks. This is what we got. This is it. No way that the Los Angeles Lakers is gonna put this team on the floor.
The Pillsbury
after trade deadline is coming in. No way. Absolutely no way.
The Pillsbury Lakers.
And you know what? If they win, if they somehow have some magical thing go down, I'm all for it. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But I don't see this team winning.
For the record, ain't nothing magical gonna happen for these guys except for them to make popcorn that ain't got no salt.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Oh, I know it. And you know it too.
You don't know that. You don't know what the Nordics can do. Especially they might have a great.
I know one thing they can't do.
Chemistry.
I know one thing they can't do. Play defense.
You ever went to the court back at the crib in Moco? You ever went to the court when you were growing up? When them boys came over from Lord Berkeley?
Lord Berkeley, yeah.
So Lord Berkeley is the private school in our hometown. Lord Berkeley is the private school in our hometown. They don't even call it Lord Berkeley anymore. What do they call it, you know?
First Baptist or First something.
I was out at the court, so we had this playground that everybody was at on Sunday. I'm talking about 100.
It was a big deal.
Dudes out playing basketball at the middle school court that was outside.
It was a big
every
deal.
Sunday. It was like a little festival. It was a fair.
Yeah.
And I was out there a couple of times. Lord Berkeley brought their starting 5.
St. John's Christian Academy is the name of the new school now. Thank you, Shedrick Moore.
And I seen Lord Berkeley run some of Moco's finest brothers off the court like it was nothing. Pick and rolls, running plays.
Listen, people would steal their ride. It was their turn, and somebody that was behind them would be like, ain't your turn yet. It's my rise now. And they would always say, okay, no problem, dude. You guys go ahead. We'll take the next rise.
Moco's brothers team lost, and you had dudes fighting trying to get out there to avenge the brothers out there, man. So maybe that's it. Maybe the Lakers gonna be this year's Lord Berkeley 1987.
St. John's Christian Academy.
Or whatever they call it now.
They are going to get beat merciless.
Nah, we the Lakers, man. We the Lakers. Right. We always make things happen. We always figure out a way. Always.
Right.
We got Kareem.
Like the 5 years prior to LeBron, y'all figured things out. Up next in the Doghouse with you guys, the Two Live Stews, man. We're going to finish the last 48, and we're going to get to the Super Chat. That's what we're going to do next. We're going to get to the Super Chat and read your messages.
Trending topic number 4, too. We still got trending topic number 4.
That's exactly right, man. Shouts out to the great people from Black Eden, 1912. If y'all hadn't read or know the story about Idlewood, Michigan, pull it up. It's a dope little story. It's a great read.
Today's show is brought to you by Black Eden 1912 Bourbon, a premium bourbon inspired by the historic legacy of Idlewood, Michigan, known as Black Eden. Whether you're celebrating a victory or raising a glass with friends, experience Black Eden 1912, a taste of history.
Shouts out to you, Detroit. We'll see you on Monday. Y'all be safe this weekend. Have a good 4th of July and be careful. We got a 2-minute trespass coming up, and then the Stews will be right back. Y'all
Yeah. You been watching the...
Yeah, Summertime from the great Will Smith. For the record, we're about to get into our picture of the day here shortly. And my picture of the day is all about that song we had in the 2-minute trespass.
So listening to that song, I got 3 things. I had 2 already, but I got 3 things. Do you know, trivia, do you know who, well, I can ask you like this. What does that sound, what rapper does that sound or that song sound familiar to? Like, what rapper do you think inspired that song? And Will Smith's flow on that.
Summertime inspired.
But listen to the flow on his rhyme. It's very easy if you really think about it. And maybe this is just too quick of putting you on the spot.
Slick Rick, you all put me on the spot, but Slick Rick.
No, Rakim.
Because he tells I don't get that at all.
Yeah, think about it. Think about it. He actually did an interview. I saw an interview with him. He said that he totally was inspired by Rakim.
I love it. That's
with the slow, melodic, Rakim got like a jazz background.
All right.
Second one, have you been, I tried to ask you this before we went to the break and I got cut off. Have you been watching this polygamous thing?
I've watched 3 episodes.
Okay. What are your thoughts so far?
I'm going to watch another 2 or 3 episodes before I cut it off. And never go back to it.
If you've watched 3 episodes and you're not feeling it, just stop. I thought you would have been hooked after the first episode.
Nah, it's been.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What don't you like about it?
I don't dislike it, but I think y'all built me up to expect something much more than what I'm seeing.
Okay. And lastly, the Lakers, you've been calling them, what do they call them? The Snowtime Lakers. You've been calling them all kind of names or whatever. The Lakers have traditionally been one of the blackest teams in the NBA.
Yes.
Like there's very few Nordic players that have made a mark on the Lakers' history. Like you got Paul Gasol, you got Kurt Rambis, you got
that's it.
Luke Walton. You got Luke Walton.
Man, Luke Walton didn't do a damn thing in that Laker uniform.
I mean, really, it's like 3 or 4. The Lakers have been like a lot of style, a lot of blackness. Jamal Wilkes, Norm Nixon, Magic Johnson. The Lakers have been black, and they've had personality.
Clearly, they tired of you ninjas now. Clearly, they've had enough.
This team. Okay, so mark this date. Let's look at the Snowtime Lakers as of today. Let's have this conversation after the trade deadline this coming season.
Okay.
I bet your team's going to look markedly different. There's no way this team's going to look like this after the trade deadline this year.
They've already given the Snowtime guys that they have now a bulk of their cap money. They can't pay for no ninjas to come now.
We'll see.
Ain't no bread.
We're going to make
Ain't no bread.
We the Lakers, man.
We
got more last 48.
Yep.
Biggest memes in the 2 Live Shoes Facebook chat group.
We do. I don't know if this is true, but the Marcus Harvey says, but Nas wrote that song for him. Did Nas write that song for Will Smith?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd never heard that before in my life.
Me neither, but shouts out to you, Marcus. We appreciate you. Hopefully you're telling the truth.
Will Smith is not like these new school rappers where they got ghostwriters. Will Smith, I think, wrote his lyrics back in the day.
A lot of these rappers have people that write songs for them to make money. A lot of these rappers have ghostwriters, man.
I've never heard Will Smith have people write his lyrics. You can say anything you want about him, call him. A lot of people think he's a corny dude. I've never thought that. I like Will Smith. This is a very, 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 very tough subject to talk about. From Tyreek Harris. Thank you, Tyreek Harris. Hip hop heads only. Let's settle this once and for all. Who you taking, man? Lee or Turbo?
It's not hard at all.
Lee
was one of the illest, and Turbo was somewhat of a cornball.
Why you call Turbo a cornball? Because he had a Jerry curl?
Turbo was somewhat of a cornball, man. Lee was the glue that made that movie stick. It was Lee.
So if you're a greenhorn, if you're one of what they call a YN, a young ninja, on the left you got Lee, who played in the movie Beat Street.
B Street. Yes.
Then you got Turbo on the right, who played in the movie Breakin'.
Correct. There you go.
Lee was just typical New York City b-boy in his finest sense, and Turbo was literally the face of West Coast breakdancing.
I agree.
And he had a couple of scenes in you remember the scene in the movie where he had the broom and did the little manipulation with the broom outside of the door.
That was dope.
Yeah, but man, Lee was just my guy, man. I'm going with Lee too. What y'all say about it, studio audience? People watching the show, who y'all taking, Lee or Turbo? We'll read some of your comments later. And I think we have one more. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience. This was a good one right here. This is a good one coming up right now, Shawty. This is a good one coming up.
It's been a very great last 48.
Okay. This one right here is really good, though.
Somebody said walking on the walls.
Yeah. Ooh, which one hurts most?
Oh, God. This is bad. Now I'm triggered, man. Now I'm triggered. This is bad.
So you got Cleo and Set It Off. What did she do? She just like ran head on with somebody like right in front. How'd she die?
She sacrificed herself, sir.
She sacrificed, but what exactly did she do? Refresh my memory.
She ended up taking like 1,000 gunshots because she just.
That's what it was.
She was a distraction for her friends, man.
Right.
She literally ate the bullet for her team, man.
So Queen Latifah and Set It Off. Then you got Ricky. Everybody knows Ricky.
And before you leave A from Queen Latifah, in the BET Music Awards Sunday night, she did a song, a tribute on the stage, and I forgot she was Jamaican. After the song, she started talking in her native tongue, and I forgot Queen Latifah's Jamaican.
Oh, yeah?
Black boy. Yeah, I mean, she did a great job.
Okay, so you got Ricky from Boys in the Hood, who, for some reason, and knowing he had somebody pointing a gun at him, he didn't zigzag. He ran straight. So of course they shot his ass. Then you got,
If someone's shooting at you, you're not gonna remember you should run zigzag, man. You gonna try to get out
you don't think you would have remembered to run zigzag if somebody was shooting at you?
I don't, man. I don't.
I would have zigzagged. I think I would have figured that out real quick in the moment. Number C, Kane.
Oh God.
I mean, he was just about, his whole life was about to change. He was about to move to Atlanta, with Jada Pinkett Smith.
If you're holding somebody and they start bleeding out their mouth, go ahead and let them go because they're dead.
It's a wrap.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Bleeding out your mouth, it's a wrap.
Ain't nothing you can do. I'm not talking about a busted lip. I'm talking about internal bleeding that's coming up your esophagus and out your mouth.
And then D, when Florida just realized, this was actually a little bit after. This was after the funeral. This picture right here when Florida uttered the legendary phrase, damn. But this was a two-part episode for you greenhorns and good times. This was a two-part episode. At the end of the first episode, they were the premise is they were moving out to James to where were they? Alaska.
Right. Well, I don't know if it was.
They weren't moving.
Yeah, right.
I think they were just celebrating.
Their fortunes had changed, man. They were getting out of the ghetto.
They were getting out of the ghetto, and they got a telegram. This will tell you how old it is. They got a goddamn telegram that said, unfortunately, we hate to announce and let you know that your husband, James Evans, was killed in a car accident.
Only one of these brought tears to my eyes that the water swelled up in my eyes so much that it ran down my face. Only one of these. And damn it, it was Florida Evans. When Florida threw that bowl down and started crying and screaming, damn, I felt her pain, man.
Yeah, that was real tough, man. Because that was our family, man.
Right. The rest of these were it was a scene in a movie.
Somebody said
they were dramatic scenes, but when Florida threw that bowl down and started screaming, damn, oh, it hurt. It hurt to my soul.
So RC said it was Mississippi, not Alaska. For some reason, I thought James left to go work on the Alaska pipeline. It was something like that to do with Alaska, but Mississippi might be right. I mean, it's 40 years ago.
I get tired of calling you out, man. I didn't want to call you out about the whole Alaska thing. I mean, why wouldn't ninjas go to Alaska, man? Come on.
No, to work on the Alaska pipeline.
All right,
maybe
you could
I'm
be right.
confusing that storyline with another storyline. Arlie, can you do quick research and let us know what were the circumstances on why James left and where were they moving when they got, where they were having this party and they were going to move somewhere. They were getting out of the ghetto, and that didn't happen because the man making the money for the family died tragically, and they didn't even have a damn death show.
Didn't have a death show.
It didn't. They didn't even kill him off properly. There was no pomp and circumstance. It was just,
okay, man.
He was there one episode and he wasn't there.
If you're referring to James Evans Sr. from the TV show Good Times, he left Chicago to take a high-paying construction job in Alaska. Bring Arlie in. Arlie's having a conniption fit. Bring
Arlie in. Let's bring Arlie in.
All right, let's see.
He was in Mississippi. It was Mississippi. He was secured a new job in Mississippi before the family could relocate to join him. He died off screen in an automobile accident. It was Mississippi.
Oh, well, damn.
So wait a minute. Alaska's not right?
You look right. In the classic television sitcom Good Times, the character James Evans secured a new job in Mississippi. Before his family could relocate to join him, he died off screen in an automobile accident.
Maybe when he left, they sent him to Alaska to work on the pipeline, but then when he actually died, he had another gig someplace else in Mississippi.
All I know is they did him wrong.
There
was a contract dispute, and they killed him on the road. He was coming out of Mississippi.
So Arlie, which one of those TV movie deaths hurt the most?
James wanted his paper.
James, because in the one with Cleo, I can't think of the name, but the one that died, what was her name? Sonny. I can't think of all the other ones' names, but the one who died that made me really sad was the really nice one who had the child. Oh, that one hurt my little heart in that one. So it wasn't Cleo as much.
Mm-hmm.
But I was sad.
So Rel Scott says James turned down the Alaska job.
And whatever Rel says is facts.
Maybe I'm confusing another episode. Oh, you know what? I think maybe that's it.
Yeah, it's over. It's done, man. Rel said it. It's done. If Rel said it, it's facts.
I think another. I'm confusing or combining another episode where he had an opportunity to go and take a job in Alaska.
Man, don't try to clean up your doo-doo now. Thank you, Ollie, for the clarification.
Let me talk. So I think I'm confusing it with another episode where he had an opportunity to go work on the Alaska pipeline, but Florida didn't want him to leave because he would be gone for weeks and months. Florida didn't want him to leave because he needed to be there for the family and be a father figure for Michael. And I think that's the episode where Michael got involved with the Junior Warlords and the Satan Knights, and they tried to bring him in the gang. And this was the reason why James needed to stay, because he needed to stay there and raise up and help Father Michael. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what I'm confusing. Mississippi and Alaska pipeline, and Michael and the Junior Warlords.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Florida
great.
made JJ quit running numbers. She effing up the money. All right, so that's the last one. We ready to bring the ladies in?
She literally poo-pooed on everything fun and or good that family did to get them out of the ghetto, man. She poo-pooed on everything.
So trending topic number 4. I mentioned it early. Ladies, can we get the ladies in? Trending topic number 4. I mentioned earlier how I have hit the 3-month mark.
You have number 3 before we get to 4.
Oh,
we do things in numerical order around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, 2, 4, then 3.
so really quick conversation about Serena Williams.
You lying on the Evans family. Now you just act like we didn't have a meeting this morning.
Serena Williams returned to Wimbledon singles at 44 years of age. First Grand Slam match since 2022, and she lost. She went down, falling to Australian Maya Joint with a score of 6-3, 6-7.
Right.
Did you watch any of this?
I watched all of it, and Serena was very close, sir, but her lateral movement was nowhere near where it needed to be for her to beat somebody that's been playing tennis, over and over for the last 4 years, because she hadn't played in like 4 years.
So I had this thing on the TV while I was doing some work, and I was watching basically the first set and a half. Maybe even it wasn't the first set and a half. Maybe it was just the first set. And it was very noticeable to me that she couldn't move, man.
She didn't have lateral movement,
and
her serves were very un-Serena-like.
But we talked about this before the match, that neither one of us expected her to go far or win this thing. I thought she would win the first round and, go on from here and continue to play this coming year, and maybe she would compete next year. I never thought that for a second. I thought she was going to contend for the Wimbledon title this year, but she got a lot more work to do than I thought.
She did a phenomenal job, and I was blown away by her fight and her focus. She almost willed herself to a victory, and I'm being honest with you here. I'm not playing radio or playing podcasts.
You do that a lot.
I felt blessed to see her on the court again. The whole time I was watching it, I just kept thinking how thankful I was to actually see one of tennis's greats back on the court competing the way she did. So yeah, lateral movement was missing, and her serves weren't nowhere near she needed to be. But I still felt blessed to see her playing tennis again.
And I think they said that she had some type of injury or something too that slowed her down after like the first set. Like she strained something. She was visibly slower and unathletic than old Serena. I mean, and she's supposed to be what? She's 45.
Yeah.
She ain't supposed to look like Serena 20 years ago. So very interesting.
I agree. Now you
received a standing ovation from the center court crowd. Said her goal was just to enjoy the experience rather than chase records. I don't believe that one bit. Somebody like Serena that's just won at the highest level her entire life. She was trying to win. She was trying
No, she was definitely trying to win, but I saw an interview prior to the match, the day before the match, where she said that this go round, she was excited about it being more fun than it being focused on her being a champion.
Well, that's
So
the
in
attitude she needed
essence,
to have because she wasn't gonna win nothing.
She wanted her kids to see her perform. She's got 2 daughters now, so I think the oldest is 8. She wanted them to see her on the court, but she really was excited about the fun factor in tennis, which is something that she didn't have early in her career. She wasn't out there playing for fun. She was playing to dominate.
So let me ask you a question. One quick question. This is like a bonus question. You're watching Two Live Stu's experience. And then we're going to get the ladies in and go over trending topic number 4. But one quick bonus question while I thought about it. Did you watch the Congo and England, man, in the World Cup?
I did.
Was it 2 nights ago? I think it was 2 nights ago. It wasn't last night. It was 2 nights ago. Yeah. Because USA played last night. USA won. They advanced to the what's the round of 16?
Sweet 16. They don't call it Sweet 16, but it is 16 teams that will make it from the 32. Yes.
But the Congo playing England 2 nights ago, the Congo is up 1-0 with about 6 minutes left. They're already in the added time. The game ends at the 90-minute mark, and I'm learning a lot of this stuff new. This needs to be an Ask Mason question, but I'm gonna ask it to you because you're a soccer dad. You follow your sons, have followed your sons around for soccer a lot, so you understand this question I'm about to ask you. I've talked about this several times since the World Cup has started, how it seems like it's a trend that these African teams are winning but find a way to lose in the last 10 minutes of the damn match. Question. The Congo was up 1-0 with about 8 minutes left in the match. What's the equivalent to them being up by 1-0 with 8 minutes left out of the match is 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So they were at like 88 minutes. Then they added another 6 or 7 minutes or whatever. What's the equivalent to the Congo being up 1-0 with 6 minutes left in the match and lose 2-1? What's the score, equivalent score that would be in football? Like, is that the equivalent to football?
21 to 10.
21 to 10?
21 to 10, man. You got.
I was thinking 21-0.
No, like 21 to 10 because in soccer, man, I don't care how much time is left on the clock. It only takes one kick. In football and in basketball, you got to go up and down. You got to run several plays. The ball changes possession in soccer like that. So, as a matter of fact, as you get into the stoppage time after the 90 minutes is expired, as you get into the stoppage time, that's when you start seeing some goals getting scored, man. So for a nation making just its second World Cup appearance, it was very impressive. It was a very impressive tournament for Congo. Reaching the knockout round for the first time in their history is mind-blowing. But maybe they didn't stay focused. Maybe they were winded. Maybe they didn't have the depth of the England team. But it was a terrible loss, man. It was a terrible loss. I thought they had it.
I find myself rooting for the Africans like I'm from Africa.
You damn right.
I'm rooting hard for these cats, man, and they just find a way to lose the game at the end every time.
Now, listen, man. 7 of the 8 African nations made it to the knockout round. That's historic. That's mind-blowing. But they all find ways to lose late in games. Like they can't handle being up.
It's very disappointing, man. I'm rooting for the motherland. Every single chance I get, I'm rooting for the motherland. And these jokers just let me down. Like, I feel like a Knicks fan before this year. Like, every year has been a letdown since 1973.
I said 7 out of 8. Melton 9663 said it was 9 out of 10 made it to the knockout round. That's even better. But they don't finish well, man. They just don't finish well. The soccer's been amazing, man. The games now that we're in the knockout round, they don't go into extra. They play an extra period, but after the extra period, they go to penalty kicks. It's been a phenomenal watch, man. And yes, the USA lost one of their top players, Malone, But a New York dude from he's a guy from London that was born in New York. Which
You
is why
you
he's
had
on
you had a teammate named Kamal. How do y'all pronounce Kamal's last name?
Balone. I've always said it. I don't want to.
He was your teammate though. They got the same last name.
It's the exact same last name. It's spelled the same and everything.
What did the announcer say at Georgia Tech when they called out his name and he made a play? You don't remember?
Well, he used to run Magic City, so I don't even say his real name. I call him Mr. Magic every time I see him.
But he was your teammate. Ryan had a teammate. You had a teammate named Kamal. I always pronounced it Balagin.
That's wrong. I don't think it's Balagin.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I
had the same exact last name, and that's why I thought of Kamal, who used to run.
I sent him a picture. I sent him a picture of that dude and his name to see if he would respond, and he didn't respond. So I think he may not like being. Never mind.
What you sent Kamal, the guy you know with the same name, a picture of that guy. What were you trying to say? They were cousins or something?
Well, he always responds to me.
All Africans related.
See, and I think that's where I screwed up. I think that's what he's thinking. I wish he would just call me back so we could talk about it. I wish he would call me back, but the first time I've ever texted him and he didn't respond.
Shouts out to Kamal. He ran Kamal's 21. If you're from Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about.
And Magic City. That's why I call him Mr. Magic.
And
bring the ladies in, man. This should be fun.
Yeah. And you're watching the 2 Live Studios experience. So I mentioned earlier how.
Look what Rel said. Ryan said, "All you ninjas look alike."
Right.
I think that's what he was thinking when I sent that picture. I hope he didn't think that.
I would think that if I was him.
I know. I probably should send an apology.
So you didn't have any like text with it. You didn't say, "Hey, Kamal, are you related to this guy?"
I actually did say something. Is this nigga one of your family members?
What?
We
Never
supposed
mind.
to. Come on, man! Don't do stuff like that. First of all, and second of all, you know we trying to curb the cussing.
Well, I told y'all not to talk. I told y'all not to curse in the first place, so don't jump down my wagon for that.
What? We're trying to curb the cursing.
Trying to curb the cursing. Yep. All right. So I mentioned earlier how, and you're watching the 2 Live Studios experience. Thank y'all for joining your boys. We appreciate it.
It's guys. We're nobody's boys.
Arlie and Tree joins us now, the fabulous producer and entertainment reporter.
Can I show y'all my T-shirt before we start?
I mean, if you insist.
Right.
To hell with whom? I can't see it. To hell with Georgia.
Ryan went to Georgia Tech, and Georgia is there.
So the Bulldog has a Tech sweater on. It's one of my favorite T-shirts. I think it's awesome.
Thank you for explaining that, because none of us got it.
Right. None of us.
I was so confused.
All right. So I mentioned earlier how today is my 3-month anniversary, or yesterday was my 3-month anniversary of not drinking sweet drinks, beverages. And so I thought it would be interesting to get y'all's thoughts on your favorite beverage.
That's a good one. I like this.
So this ranks specifically for Black Americans between ages of 45 and 60. Antonio Ingram helped me do this. Market research and consumer purchasing trends.
Who is Antonio Ingram?
AI. The strongest and most
from Monday?
Strongest and most recognizable with the demographic, particularly in the southern USA.
We have new listeners, Ollie, so they need to understand who.
Oh, you understand that concept now. Coming in at number 10, spirits, cocktails. They actually have one brand mentioned, but I'm not going to mention it. Coming in at number 9, Stella Rose. So wine. Number 8, beer. Number 7, iced tea. Number 6, fruit juice. Number 5, lemonade. Number 4, soft drinks.
Lemonade, that sweet, refreshing drink.
Coming in at number 3, sweet tea. Coming in at number 2, bottled water. And what's the number 1 beverage that
iced tea and sweet tea are different?
No, I didn't say iced tea. I said sweet tea and bottled water, soft drinks.
I thought number 6 or something was iced tea. Never mind.
Oh, iced tea, unsweetened.
Oh.
So iced tea and sweet tea. So iced tea, I guess they mean is not sweetened, which in the South, we don't know anything about that. That's a New York thing, the unsweetened tea. And coming in at number 1, what y'all think the number 1 beverage that our demographic like to indulge in?
Black folks.
Malt
between
liquor.
the ages of 45 and 60. No, not malt liquor, man. Stop playing like that.
Brown.
Please not Coke. Is it
Brown.
liquor? Are these categories just based on soda pop or?
No, just beverages in general.
Oh,
Brown.
probably Hennessy or.
No.
Unsweetened tea, aka Lakers.
Coming in at number 1 is coffee.
Oh, I forgot what.
In particular, the brand. If you're doing it yourself, it says
Folgers.
Antonio Ingram says it's Folgers. Right, Folgers is number 1, and
The
the
best
runner-up
part
is
of waking
Maxwell
up
House.
It's Folgers in your butt. Remember when I told y'all that on we did TD? Somebody remembers when we used to do your show, and I told y'all about coffee enemas, which we're going to talk about your back in a minute. But I told y'all about coffee enemas and how they're good for you. It acts almost like dialysis with in the kidneys, and it cleans out your blood. And I used to give them to my kids, and my kids were little at that time. And not regular coffee. We ordered it from somewhere.
Tree, before I forget, can we see the results of the poll?
Sure.
What's more detrimental to our community? Reality TV or gangster rap?
17 people voted and that reality TV. No, listen, I'm not done. Okay. 17 people gave us the 81% and 4 people gave us the 19%. Thank you all for voting and not just having me do work and nobody participated.
Right.
Thank you. We really appreciate your participation, y'all.
I really do.
Yep. Thank y'all. Oh, now they're voting some more. Now we're up to 18, but basically
it's reality TV though. I mean, we got enough sample to say it's reality TV that we think is more the culprit for the negative, a lot of negative stuff in our community.
Also, you see that the Black Eden 1912 bourbon code is still up there in the corner, Douglas.
Absolutely.
Put it up there. Y'all keep talking about it.
I mean, dare I say, if you got it both ways, I mean, yeah, do both. But dare I say, you get something out of it. You get something. Yeah. Go ahead and buy a bottle of it. And
Giving Thursday too.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it both
which a lot of people have given today, and we're very appreciative.
So much.
We'll get to that shortly, but yes, hit that QR code and sample this Black Eden. And when we're out in these streets here this summer, we're going to have some Black Eden with us also. So
we'll sample it with you.
We will sample it with you for sure.
Or invite me over, and we'll sample it together. All right. Yeah. POD.
Well, did you want to talk to Doug about that floor technique you were about to mention before we do the POD?
Oh, yeah. So, Douglas, please, okay, you've been on a roll with listening to me. We talked about the polygamist, and then, is this the face you make? Never mind. We talked about the
That's the face I make when my back is messed up.
Nothing. We talked about the polygamist. You watched it. So now I'm going to give you the Chinese towel method. You roll the towel up.
These are the tails, the freaky tails.
I got my towel right here. And you put it at the back where your
lower back
belly button. Yeah, and I'll send you a video, not of me. Okay. You'll put it at your back where your belly button is, and then you'll just lay on the floor. Make sure your hands are down like this, and your two toes have to be touching like that, and it's gonna. Hold it there for 5 minutes if you can. If you can't,
5 minutes? That's an eternity.
No, when I first started, I could only do like 3 minutes, and my arms really hurt bad. But then after a while, it's gonna. Please try it, Douglas.
Yeah, just send me the video. I don't have issues with my back. This is the first time I've had an issue.
Welcome. I've had it my whole life.
Yeah.
John Dingle, you don't participate in this mess.
Right, John. Right. Not of you this time. That's important.
I'm not.
You get it, John.
That.
You get it, John.
Anyway,
all right, picture of the day.
We didn't our favorite drink. We never did talk about our drink.
We never got the favorite drink. Can you post that one more time so we can talk about it?
Sure.
What's your favorite drink?
I think there's no doubt in my mind. My favorite drink is Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew, and if it wasn't Mountain Dew, it would be Mellow Yellow.
You know that the
That
hillbillies.
mess your teeth up.
You know
Yes,
that
it
the
does.
hillbillies in West Virginia be getting drugged
Mountain
out
Dew
on Mountain
mouth.
Dew. You ever heard of that? Did you ever hear that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Look it
you
up, man.
did. There's a whole like documentary about Mountain Dew mouth.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Me
You
neither.
know, Mountain Dew is the sweetest soda on the market, right?
Maybe
It got more
that's
sugar
why-
in Mountain Dew.
Maybe
than
that's why it's my choice.
it's delicious. All right, Arlie, how about you? What's your favorite beverage of choice?
I like to make pineapple lemonade. It's so yummy with like chunks of pineapple in it. That's
Ooh,
my
and some
favorite.
tequila.
That sounds
Or
good.
the new bourbon probably would taste good like that too.
Ooh,
Goes
What
to
about
go
you,
with
Arlie?
the cocktail, a little tequila, a little vodka. You can put some gin in it. But normal by itself on Sunday dinner, it's good.
I'm about to do that.
What about you, Tree?
I like Fago. What up, though? Rock and Rye. Fago. That's it. But I can't get it anywhere.
I didn't see a cream soda on that list. I like
I
cream
do like
soda
a cream
also.
soda. Go to New
So
Orleans, they had a
for
big
me,
shot.
personally, when I was
I don't really
drinking
drink
sweet
soda.
drinks, and I've been living in Atlanta for 30-something years now, so this is somewhat blasphemous what I'm about to say.
Ooh.
There's
Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
There's nothing
Better
better.
not say Pepsi.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it. Let's just move on.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
But I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you the
we are-
thing
we
that
are
I
in-
was
we-
gonna
we
mention,
are-
what I
we are-
decided not to mention.
We are in cold country, sir.
Right. The thing, the drink that I
Pepsi
was
is
gonna
way
mention, but I'm
better.
not gonna mention it. If you get one that's right out of the freezer, or that's been sitting in the freezer for a little bit before it gets iced up,
Frozen. Yeah.
gets frozen, is absolutely delicious.
Which is
I'm not gonna say it.
Mm-mm.
We live in
'Cause he
Atlanta,
live in
Tree.
Coke
It's cold
country. This
Don't
is
say
Coke
it.
country.
Don't say
okay.
it.
Well, since we're all on the Doug busting his back out for me, this is appropriate. I don't know. I don't be having no pictures. Okay. I don't have no. Where are y'all?
Where is, oh, this is that coffee shop? No, this is not the coffee shop.
No, this was when I first moved back here, and nobody really knew I was
Well,
back.
Well, Tree.
Oh, wait. Let me take
That
your.
was such a cute
I
couple.
gotta say,
Uh-uh.
I gotta say something, Tree. I gotta say
What?
something.
Oh,
Very
dear.
cute.
Tree, that's a very nice picture of you. I don't see
It is.
that's a very nice picture of you, Tree.
Thank
Half
you.
my face cut
And
off.
Doug look all smart.
Half
But
your
we-
face is not
but-
cut off.
But Arlie, we do know him, so
Shade.
we know that that's not the case.
It's in the shade.
Okay, Doug. I can't do shit right. Next POV.
Yo, I love the
What are you
picture. That's a
talking
nice
about?
picture. Y'all look like y'all.
Hold on,
Doug
what are-
look
what
like
are you
he's about
talking
to
about,
sell
Tree?
you something, like sell people something, like really important.
Okay,
Like
so
he's an
Tree,
engineer. That's why he looks like an engineer.
Doug, where's
got
your right
this.
hand at? Where's your right hand at in this picture?
Mhm.
I got
Where
the
is it?
skinny frames on. So Tree, let me ask you a question. Where were we at? You never said where
We were at the Sky Bar. Rel was there. He might have been who took the picture.
Oh yes, for TDSS. That's right.
Tree, why are you sitting down in that small chair and Doug is standing beside you? Can I ask you that question?
I'm
Everybody knows you're taller than Doug, so why are you sitting down in a chair and Doug is standing up?
I don't know, but Doug, this is actually where. So I had just gotten back, and Doug gave me some interesting news that night, and yeah, I was back and like, okay, well, we're gonna go with that. So yeah, I don't have a lot of pictures that aren't just me, so I'm gonna try to find stuff that's us.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So that's my POD.
Tree, what was the news he gave you when you just got back?
She can't say it because if she does, Doug will be mad. I bet.
Y'all can,
He
y'all
won't
can
be
offi-
mad, but he doesn't like to discuss it. But I was sad.
Oh, y'all can officially be a couple now, is what y'all talked about.
Look at Ollie with the asymmetrical. You go ahead, Ollie, with your
Hey,
bad self.
stacks on deck, baby. I had
Looking like
stacks
salt and pepper side
on-
member.
I was stacks on deck. That's my
You
friend.
look like Moni Love. I don't care. Y'all look the same.
This is a cute picture, Ollie. What
It
year? What year
is.
is the picture on the left?
This-
Everybody's hair is
Let me,
lit.
I can guess what year this is. This is 85, 86?
No,
No.
90s.
It
This
was
is about
89.
90.
It was like 89,
Oh,
90.
no,
It
no,
had
I'm
to be my
thinking.
senior year.
I'm wrong.
Because I'm not telling people what year it was. It doesn't matter. But those are my friends. That's Kenya, Tashelle. We call ourselves Kajet. Kenya, Tashelle, Arlie, and Kenya, Joycelyn, Arlie and Tashelle. Tashelle was
Damn.
from Boston, and she was all the one with the shorter hair and the green. And so that's 3 of us over there. That's
Yeah.
Kenya, Joycelyn, and me.
Let's see that.
Joycelyn is now Doctor. She's a hip hop doc. She teaches over at Tech. She's a professor at Tech. Kenya is an educator, and Tashelle and I have the same social work law combination.
Everybody's parents were black in this picture.
So where was this? This was at Xavier? This was Xavier?
No, this was at Benjamin Elijah Mays High School.
Oh, this is high school. Okay.
Now, did you go to that man that everybody goes to take this picture?
No,
You
that
know,
wasn't Harry's.
Harry.
No, that wasn't Harry's.
Okay.
Or Dorsey's. We had Harry's, and Harry's was in the Greenbrier Flea Market. Dorsey's was the rich one that your parents paid the extra for. And yes, we all went to
Can I
him.
ask you a question, Arlie? So
Yes.
the low side of your hair, if you're looking at the picture on the right side, the low side, is it just curled up and tucked, or was
No,
it
it's
cut?
cut.
To, okay.
cut.
So
Cut.
the left side of the picture of your face on this picture is actually, the hair is actually longer than the right side.
Yes, absolutely.
yeah, but didn't you have that back part? Your mama let you cut your hair like that?
No. I had all this part. was
Okay,
long.
okay,
All that was
okay.
long. No, Margaret, we were not cutting hair, but you have you call it stacks on deck. You
Yes.
had the high right, low left, and I had the left side was short and the right side was
That's a good
long.
picture.
And then that side over there, I let it get real long, so my eye would be covered because I'd be all mysterious and have one side of my face covered. I'm gonna find one with my hair when it was longer.
You know who else you look like? And me and Kayla were watching Atlanta the
MC
other
Light.
day.
MC
No,
Light.
she looks like Nunu. She looks like Lauren London.
Oh,
Yes,
I told
especially in that movie, Atlanta. Yeah.
thank you. I'll take it. That's me.
So that's Arlie's
Hey,
POD.
now.
All right.
We got one more. Me.
We
right?
don't. We got 2 more. Dang. Fuck you, right?
This this is my 4th of July weekend picture
Me.
with a few pictures from me and the family, me and my line brothers hanging out for 4th of July. On the left, that was 2 years ago, where we were in South Carolina and we all went to the beach with Mimi. Doug is there, his churn is there, my churn.
That was 2 years ago, not last year?
That was last year,
That was
wasn't
last
it?
year. That was last year. That
Oh,
was last
okay.
year.
I
I
was about to
apologize.
say, I'm in
That was last
bizarre
year.
world for real.
And the other pictures are pictures when we went to St. John's Island, me and my line brothers and our families. On the left side, the bottom picture is my deuce, Chad, my 4, Ed, my front, which is the 6, Jason, and that's me. We're out on the boat in St. John's Island. And the top right picture is the same 4 guys, but on the far left is Brown. Big Walton is on the far left. He likes to vacate with the bros when we take those trips. There's a picture of the fireworks that was in St. John's Island off of the ocean, off of the water. And here's a picture of a lunch that we had prepared for us. We actually saw them pull the lobsters out of the water
Yummy.
before they made them. And when I tell you, it was so good and juicy. We didn't even eat all of it. I must have ate 4 lobsters that day and drank and ganja and all kind of stuff. So shouts out to what happened? Shouts out to the 4th of July festival in St. John's. It's a really, really good time if you guys could ever make it.
That looked like gout ready to happen.
God, why you gotta be so negative?
It's
And look
all,
at
I
him.
mean,
in the picture, he looked a little sad back there. In
Fun.
the back.
God damn, that looked
Yeah,
like gout ready to happen.
yeah, he's just
All
such
that-
an old. You're an old font.
all
You're
that,
an
Bro,
old-
Scott, Doug is in that picture. He said
is
Doug.
back
They didn't want Doug is back there.
No,
He's
I'm
in
not.
the picture.
You're
the
not
top
in
left.
the
Man.
beach
Oh, that
picture?
is me. You talk about the beach. Yes, that's
in
me.
the top
with
left, that is you.
with
Yes.
the
You
strike
don't go.
out.
You don't go on vacation with them, right, Doug? You don't leave
And
America.
speaking of that, man, another reason why I wanted to show this picture is it's time for us to take another family vacation, man.
Since we're here, let's talk about it.
And you
How much is it going to cost?
I didn't say anything like that.
I'm sorry, that's me talking.
Yeah.
right. Well, it's time for us to take another family vacation, man. Your churn, my churn, and Mimi, man. We got to go on a family vacation.
No, I do not eat lobster. I've never eaten lobster.
Yeah, I did not talk salad.
All right, last one. My pick.
All right, it's me, oh Lord.
Don't knock it down.
Now,
You
Doug,
try.
we can't see this.
You can't
Well,
see it.
This is a
Go.
great one.
Go.
This is a great one. This is a great one.
So this is I'm assuming prior to a game. We play games on Saturday, and to the right, if you're facing the picture to the right, is a young Ryan Stewart, and to the
The
left,
tall one?
And to the left, with that Tony Dorsett face mask is your boy, Young Dougie. At our home. I'm guessing this is 79, maybe.
Well, if it was 79, that means I was 6 years old if it was 79, and I was taller than you. So I'm the one on the right, and you're the one on the left.
Wait, you said you had a face mask on. The one on the right from where I sit has a face mask on. That's you?
I said I had the Tony Dorsett face mask. You wouldn't. I mean,
okay. I remember why Tony Dorsett had a special face mask for
my face mask was the Tony Dorsett special, which was very special at that time, because most face masks were like the little 2-bar Ryan got, and also Ryan got the darn 3 stripes socks.
Okay,
which is classic.
Thank you.
Look at little Dougie and little Ryan.
Probably ran for about 5 touchdowns that day, most likely.
Y'all look like y'all was serious.
I really enjoyed the picture.
Look at the white socks, man. Come on, baby. Look at them silky smooth white socks all the way up to the knee. Yes, sir.
Y'all wear the same size shoe then?
Say it again.
Did you all wear the same size shoe then?
I think I was an 8 and Doug was like a 5.
All right, let's get to these chat messages.
Let's move on. Let's
just move on.
All right.
You can't share nothing with y'all. Y'all always trying to get some laughs out of people.
We didn't get no laughs. I love the whole look.
Not you, Ollie. I'm talking about Tree and this guy over here.
I'm not. Let's do the chat, please.
Okay. All right, y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you, Ollie.
Have a great weekend. Be careful in them streets, Ollie. Be careful.
Yay, Ollie. Michelle.
Call me at 15 minutes after, please. All right, let's run it. It's Giving Thursday. Thank you all for all of your kindness and generosity. Till Doug, get your stuff ready. Till Doug.
I think she means instead of sitting back, look for the people that have sent cash apps to you, so you could talk about what they want.
I couldn't get it out. Thank you, Ryan. Till Dog 12. Thank you so much. Good morning, Stews, Tree, Arlie, and all the chat dogs and poodles. Happy Giving Thursday and enjoy the 4th of July weekend. Yes, we will be here Monday. Don't text me or email me. Doug has said we are here Monday. We'll be here. We don't celebrate the 4th of July in this bitch.
Doesn't the 4th actually fall on the weekend?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know how government jobs and all.
Okay.
This ain't no government job. Why would you say that? That's not the government.
I talked to you about this already, and we are in agreement.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
Loose Neck side. No more handshakes for the Lakers. Just boy band. Everybody.
I'm sure y'all are wondering why I'm so calm about this Snowtime Laker team. Because I have faith in my team. Being a fan of this team for 40-something years, I know that we will not have the same team on the floor after the trade deadline. I'm not worried about it.
Loose Neck's on a roll.
I laugh at you.
Lakers turned into that 5 heartbeats album cover with all Nordics, Big Red Records. Got me a Cadillac. That was on Dreamgirls. When the white people used to steal the black people's music and repurpose it.
Trump called Pelinka like, here's the perfect chance for you to get this team looking right. Sign these guys. Oh, boy, this is hilarious.
From Loose Neck again. Loose Neck, thank you so much. LeBron and Bronny are big Enos and little Enos from Smokey and the Bandit. I think that's wonderful what he did. I'm here for black people doing whatever they want in from here on out.
Once again, as a Laker fan, he scammed us out of $8 million. Or was it $4 million?
Was not a scam.
I read like right below 3, but you said
he made the same way you would have made for your children.
No, once again, there's 2 sides of this. One side of me is the LeBron fan and the basketball fan and the fan of fathers, black fathers that can, help their children be a success in life. The other side is the Laker fan has to look at the economics of this. We gave this man $4 million, which we would not have if his daddy would have told us a day earlier that he was leaving.
One day earlier, y'all would have saved $4 million.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, God.
From Fix It Felix. What can you fix, Felix? On my screen, literally no light. Yeah, so I
Thank you.
I
Thank
was
you.
texting in the private chat that only Ryan looks at.
So what we I don't know if the list or the viewers can see what we're seeing, but we see a couple of likes hit.
I
Can
see a share
I
your
explain it to
referral
you?
link, but I don't see a $sign. I don't see a like button. None of that is on my screen unless there's someplace I'm supposed to find it.
You think StreamYard trying to hold a brother down?
Can I
question.
explain to you what
No
is
question.
happening? So what you're looking at with the thumbs up and those emojis, because when you said it, I wanted to be sure. On most of the people who watch this space are on YouTube. They're not on Facebook, and I believe that the thumbs up and that emoji comes from Facebook viewers.
Like
And
really,
so
nobody should be
the
watching. on Facebook.
volume,
Yeah.
the volume of people watching are on YouTube, and so there are hearts and 100% and all these things that you can do in that space.
Gotcha.
Now,
once again, if
somebody's
you
saying they can't see other things, the QR codes from us. What was that conversation?
I don't know what that's about.
Okay.
But let me just remind everybody, as of last week, forget 2LiveStews Facebook.com, forget 2LiveStews YouTube.com. All you gotta do is go straight to 2LiveStews.com. Going forward, pass that around.
That's awesome.
So Fix It Felix, you are watching from YouTube based on your icon or your avatar.
Right.
That is why you don't see this.
Gotcha.
And you won't see it. You're doing a good job. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you, sir.
Felix.
Thank you, sir.
Felix. Thank you.
Loose neck. Sean Mims just bought Lakers.
Probably.
Hey Sean, wherever you are, come on back.
If
We
you're
miss
new
you, Sean.
if
We
you're
miss
new
you,
to the
Sean.
show, Sean Mims is a
Government plant.
A government.
plant.
He's off today or tomorrow or Monday. Something
Yeah,
like that.
This is a big vacation week in the business. A lot of people that work in this business, they take this entire week off going into the 4th.
Dog Sun Rider, good morning. The basketball place for LeBron is the Spurs, Heat, Nuggets, or Sixers. He already went back to the Cavs, and it's a terrible basketball fit. Thank you for your donations.
Spurs are too young to welcome in LeBron. They got too many young dogs that need to get their time. They're not going to bring them there.
Dark Sun Rider coming in with another hit. Thank you so much. He says, I'm so glad LeBron left the Lakers. You are too, Doug? Is that you?
No,
Jeannie
that was
Buss.
me. That was a studio audience.
Oh, Jeannie Buss is a clueless old cougar, and Palinka is a terrible GM who is also a fake ass soap opera villain.
Yeah, man. The team that y'all have right now that's going to be wearing y'all colors is a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Man.
Remember this. Bookmark your show tree, and the day after the NBA trade deadline, we're gonna revisit this conversation. Okay, please bookmark this.
And what's this called? What's this?
It's Laker additions talk. I don't know, Laker trades talk or something like that.
All right. Okay. No problem.
You think the Lakers gonna go into, the second half of the season with 5 Nordic starting?
So, Tree.
You're crazy, Jack.
Yes, sir.
The current NBA offseason trade window, the trade moratorium ends at 12 p.m. Eastern time on July 6th.
Okay, so
no, I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about in the season they have a trade deadline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Right.
No.
All right.
Oh, no.
The regular season NBA trade deadline for 2026-27 season hadn't arrived yet. It's expected to fall in early February 2027.
Okay.
So you got until 2027 to February 2027.
Can we get the brother man's music ready?
Okay. No problem. 1 second. Give me a minute. I got to scroll.
Let me give you a couple more before we get to that.
That's when she said, 1 second, give me a minute.
Give me more than a minute. But not 4 hours.
Shouts out to Loose Neck Side, $15 donation. Appreciate you, Loose Neck.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
I'm ready when you are, Douglas.
Shouts out to Ron's classmate, Moco's finest, John Dingle, who donates $10. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Mr. Dingle.
Thank you, John. Burn them snakes, John. Burn them snakes. keep them out of your yard when you burn them.
North Carolina A&T's finest, my man Griff.
Griff.
Says something for a building fund. He gives us $5. Thank you, Griff.
Aggie pride in the building. Thank you, Griff.
And also get Osiris's music ready too. Can you, after this?
What? Okay.
Brother Man, then Osiris. Brother Man, then Osiris.
So shouts out to the brother man who donates $100.
Yeah,
Keep the lights on. Make it hot. Thank you, brother man.
Make it hot,
Make
brother
it
man.
hot, brother man. Thank you, brother man. We're going to get up there to Detroit, especially with this deal we're doing now.
June 25th. There it is. I don't got it in here.
Thank you, brother man. Thank you. So we're not going to play, we're going to have to wait to play Osiris and Steve.
Where was I on the 25th?
He was probably in Detroit.
Okay. Can we hold it for a little bit?
For a little bit or next show? Either one is
If
fine.
can I have some grace next show?
Okay, yeah, sure. Next
So
show.
we don't-
Shouts out to Osiris, $40 donation to keep the lights on. Way to make it hot, Q.
Hey man, and even bigger than the donation to keep the lights on, that brother sent us some information that's going to help the platform greatly. So we appreciate you, Osiris.
Absolutely,
Thank you, Q.
man.
Thank you, Q.
98 was a good year. Appreciate you, team.
All right. Are we?
Was our 98 good? Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Let me see.
You're trying to see if your 98 was good?
Yeah, Doug said 98 was a good year for Osiris, the year that Osiris pledged. So I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember who our 98 brothers were.
Loose neck side.
Loose Neck
Nobody.
says
Go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
nobody's eating Lakers food at the potluck. Raisin
Y'all must be crazy.
Raisin Bran. Y'all remember the Raisin Bran song from Osiris? He's saying that his sleep stack is magnesium glycinate. I got that. L-theanine. I got that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take a picture of this. This is a
But I got
recommendation.
something else for you too.
I mean, my sleep has been great.
Oh, well, don't
Been
fuck
great
with
lately.
it. I mean,
Yeah,
don't.
I think that I think the major issue was that terrible news I was receiving every night before I went to sleep on CNN.
I'm very happy to hear that you, because that is.
I'm sorry, we didn't have a 98 line, so it was not a good year for Delta Kappa.
No line.
No
Why didn't
line.
you have a line? Never mind.
Browns, shouts out to Big Walton. They were the line before the 98 line, which makes them 97, and that was a very good year. Ian
Brown was 90.
Brown,
5 years? Wait, how long?
Dave is 95,
Okay.
and Brown is 97. And
And then there was no line in 98.
the Last Crusade is 97, and the bros before them were 95, which is Faces of Death. That was Mike, Travis, Dave, and Kevin.
We got
So,
a
yeah.
Faces of Death too. That was Butch's line name.
Okay, all right.
What year? What year was your line? That was Faces of Death?
Buzz's line name is the Woodchuck.
No, their line name.
Line,
20 Faces
line.
of
Okay.
Death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about this with my family in Detroit and how the sororities and fraternities don't feel okay, because I didn't say anything, but a fight. I tore my shoe on the boat. I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to make negativity, but when they were stepping, like a fight broke out. Like it was very minimal, but it was so. What we were discussing is there's not camaraderie. Like the younger guys, to me, don't seem to respect. But I'm not in that world. But I noticed it. Like my cousin, he crossed on a line of 25, and I'm like, yeah. And are y'all? I see Arlie and Erica and all my other friends that are in frats. Y'all go on trips together, and he's like, we ain't doing none of that. They don't like each other.
It's a different day. So two things. A, what you perceive to be a fight could have just been bros fraternizing, which they do sometime in their rough house. When they do that. Okay. And B, the process in the 2000s is different.
Sure.
So there were some things that were done in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
You talking too much, man.
Okay.
Okay, just stop. But it was for sure because we were running and I broke my shoe, and then like they moved them from that.
I mean, the bros probably had nothing to do with that. It might have been some, just some people not. You're insinuating they were in the frat.
They were, Douglas. Let's keep going. From Loose
How
Neck.
do you know they were in the frat? Did they have
I
on
have
frat shirts?
video of it.
Did they have on frat shirts?
Yes, Doug. They were stepping, and as I said, it's just an observation.
I think you misunderstood, but it's okay.
Okay, I received that.
I agree with Doug.
Okay, from
young brothers different though. They different.
Thank you. And I know what I saw. From
Yeah,
Loose Neck Sky, Bronny just became the Lakers' #1 black friend.
They're probably going to shake him down.
They're probably going to trade him anyway.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
Yeah.
Who's going to accept Bronny in a trade, man?
Well, let me back up. If they can't trade him, they're going to have to just eat the money.
They're gonna have. That's what I said, man.
They're
They're
just
probably
going
going
to
to
have
shake
to
him
eat
down.
that $4 million.
They're probably going to shake him down, man.
Oh,
Frederick. Hi, Frederick Anderson. Good morning. Good morning, Stu's crew. Ryan, what's your thoughts on the new Georgia Tech uniforms? I think theirs is some of the best in college football. Thank you, Frederick.
Thank you, Frederick. I'm gonna try to find a couple of them.
Look at this.
Send me, or yeah, pull them up, Ryan.
We're now going back to Under Armour as our major sponsor, and every time you go from Under Armour to Reebok to Adidas to Nike, the color schemes tend to change on the uniforms. I like what the Under Armour is going to be doing.
See.
I saw.
I'll send you a picture, Tree. I'll send you a
I
picture.
saw a dope gold uniform and a dope black uniform. So
These look good. They do look good.
Are you sending her the black one, Doug?
The one I'm looking at doesn't have a black. They got a black pants. I don't see a black shirt.
All right, I'll see if I can find one.
Doc Sunrider and Doug, the Lakers wanted Bron back. That's why they guaranteed Bronny's deal. Damn, he got him.
Good call. Good call.
Got him.
Once again, the Lakers, even as a gracious organization as they are, they made it look like LeBron made the decision. Like they didn't break up with LeBron, like LeBron broke up with them.
Yeah,
that's how great of an organization they are.
No, but this man is saying that's not true, that they wanted him back.
No, of course he
and
can
then
say
he
it was
praised
not true.
him.
Of course he can say it was not true.
Tree,
In
don't
his
let him put his spin on it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Sydney every time. Sydney Action Jackson. How is it possible for Duke and Ole Miss to have more brothers than the Lakers?
That ain't funny.
Well, but it's true. Thank you, Sydney.
Goddamn Danny Ainge.
That ain't
First we hired Danny Ainge, a Duke alumni. Now Danny Ainge recreates the team in his image.
Jew Jams, thank you for your donation. What up, Stews? Great show. Doug woke up thinking about how bad his Lakers are going to be next year. Snow White.
What up, Jew Jams?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest NBA team of all?
Tree, before we get too far away, I got this black uniform I want to show y'all.
Okay, go.
Y'all give me your thoughts on this.
Sexy.
Ooh, fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice right there.
Yeah.
Get rid of the white one. This is
of course they're going to have a white version. They got that black version. They got different helmet color schemes, and the blue and gold has changed slightly. The gold is going to be a tad more mustard style versus shiny gold, and the blue is going to be a little bit duller than the bright blue to a darker blue. The uniforms look really nice.
Wow. Okay. Look at the time.
I
haven't been here in 3 days. I'm having so much fun.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. Sydney Action Jackson. Sydney Action Jackson. Doug and his Lakers will call the cops on you. Doug.
Hey, man. Either your back is really, really hurting, man, or every time you do that lift up thing, you're doing that to fart to get the air under your butt so you can get that fart out.
Maybe you do have gas that hasn't moved around.
He's gassy as hell.
Tree, keep reading the text messages.
Okay, yes, sir. Sorry. Griff coming in with another donation. We thank you so much for your generosity.
Griff, even though we're going to bust y'all ass next year.
What up,
Remember,
Sam?
we're the Black College National Champions of South Carolina State. Don't forget that.
Why you have to shoot this man down every time? And he's giving us his money. What up, Sam? Stay hydrated this weekend. We'll be at 100 in North Carolina. Also, I know it's early, but college football is right around the corner. Looking forward to college football, especially HBCU football and the bands.
Question for
We
you,
just
Doug.
gonna skip over summer.
What the hell is an Aggie anyway?
Question for you, Doug. What do you enjoy more, college football or the NFL?
College, easy.
Okay.
I've said that forever. NFL is a bunch of hired guns. College is all about
It
heritage.
used to be all about heritage. Now they hired guns just like the NFL, which is why I asked you the question.
That's true. It's being slanted more towards the NFL model, yeah. But traditionally, you got generations of families supporting one team, usually in their state. So it's a more personal touch to college football.
Yeah, the last 4 years, that's not the case.
Osiris says Atlanta, Los Angeles.
Nabiscos.
Jam.
If y'all think the Lakers gonna look like that,
hey man,
by the end of next season,
be quiet. A champion that sent a message. Be quiet. Go ahead.
Jam's coming in hard with coming in strong with more donations. At least the Lakers can go to each other's cookouts now. Thank you, Jam. Another one.
After the can go to each other's cookouts now.
Shut up. A champion is speaking. Go ahead, Tree.
After all the Knicks hate, we are going to give Doug all he can stand with St. Patrick's varsity team.
All right, so who want to make?
Give it to me, baby.
I'm taking all bets. I'm taking all bets.
I got 20 on it.
Make a bet to me that the Lakers will not start 5 Nordics the first game of the season.
I got 20 on it.
And after the trade deadline is over, it's gonna be 4 of them probably gone.
I think we're at a point in the program where the Nabiscos don't give a good goddamn, and they will do this. And so I'll put 5 on it.
No,
I got 5 on it too.
I'm taking dollar bets.
I said $5, Nick.
No bet. Dollar. I'm out. No bet. Dollar.
You
don't believe in your own damn bet. No bet.
From Till Dog. Hades has officially frozen over when the all-black Celtics is in a white city and they all white and the all-white Lakers are in a black city.
Hades is frozen.
Uno reverse.
It's frozen.
It's an Uno reverse. Corey Robinson, good morning. Ryan.
Corey.
Yeah, Ryan, just try to. So I understand the polygamous effing with your soul. Can you identify what it is that's not working for you with this? Because Ryan or Corey wants you to watch it. Go through five episodes and you're going to be hooked. He says, "Trust me, team." Also, sad day for my Lakers. When we have that starting 5, be safe on the 4th, fam. No joke today.
Y'all,
no more jokes.
Oh, he wants a joke. He wants a joke. He paid for it.
He already told some jokes.
Y'all,
not Corey, not for Corey.
Everybody, please be careful because it is the 4th of July weekend and a lot of stuff goes on.
And
where can you weigh a whale? Where can you weigh a whale? At the whale weigh station. I got one more for you, Corey. What do you call a shoe made out of a banana? What do you call a shoe? What do you call a shoe made out of a banana?
A banana heel. A peel.
A slipper. A banana slip and peel. You get it. I got you, Corey. I got you, man.
When you say slip and peel, I just think of from Loose Neck. Lakers went from Drakkar and Cool Water. Oh my God, I used to love those colognes on Ninjas. Drakkar and Cool Water. I hate Old Spice. To Old Spice and Aqua Velvet. Those are
What's wrong with Old Spice?
Those are very Nabisco facing options.
When I found out my high school girlfriend,
Drakkar, baby.
When I found out my high school girlfriend liked Drakkar, I started putting it on in abundance, and
put too much on.
I went to her house one day.
Put it on with stink.
I went to her house one day, and her mom was like, "Hey, I know my daughter likes Drakkar, but I think you're overdoing it."
Some Drakkar and some Jabot jeans, baby. Yeah. And we going to Red Lobster? From Cornell Phil 6145. I think James faked his death to get away from those janky ninjas. Now Cornell.
Oh gosh.
Tiffany.
Thank
Good
you,
morning, Tiffany.
Good morning, Tiffany. I know you're not
My
a fan,
gal right
Tiffany,
there.
but good morning.
Shouts out to
7
Tiffany, the
a.m.
great
on the West
Northwest.
Coast. Good
Give me some
morning.
gummies.
4-day weekend bonfire hosted by me and Bear at our Black Beach. Smoked oxtails by Bear. Welcome to the City of Roses. Jamorant. Ja Morant. That's how you say it.
John Morant, yes.
Ja Morant. Ounces equal $30. Cruise deposit paid. Be safe. Love y'all.
Yay! Tiffany
PNC.
Poole and Portland coming on the cruise.
So listen.
We got more. I gotta get. Go ahead.
Drew Holiday, 6'4", Damian Lillard, 6'2", Ja Morant, 6'2", Scoot Henderson, 6'3", Shaden Sharp, 6'7". Who the hell Portland go play basketball with the tallest man on the floor as a starter is 6'5"?
You got two of the best players of all time, though.
Loose neck.
Damian Lillard and Ja Morant, two of the best basketball players that ever played basketball. They'll be all right.
Ja Morant can't be considered one of the best that's ever played basketball, man. Damian Lillard, he can be, but he's been injured the last few years. Anyway, I think it's going to be
that happen off the court got nothing to do with how good he plays basketball.
It's going to be interesting to see what Portland does with this small lineup that they're thinking about putting out on the court together.
Loose neck, thank you once again. You're on a roll. Give us all your Starbucks money. We love you. Florida even got mad the kids were selling cheap draws to send her to Lake Geneva. She stayed hating. Yeah. Black Diamond, good morning. Good morning. Last soda I had was a Red Rock, and that was last October after homecoming weekend. I needed it. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Black Diamond. We appreciate you, Black Diamond.
Thank you, Black
Make sure
Diamond.
you're on that cruise, Black Diamond.
You can.
Bikinis only. 2-piece bikinis only.
See, I'm pretty sure that you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Trey.
Glorification of female on female violence and domestic violence is killing us. He's referring to the poll, I believe, based on the 9:31 a.m. Thank you, Drew Jams. Very generous today.
You know, in the heels of that conversation right there, when you got the women in the WNBA putting knees and fists on throats, yeah, it's the violence. It needs to change. It needs to change. All right, go ahead.
Rel Scott, thank you. Thank you. Braves won. USA won. Sixers won. Life is good.
Hey, man,
I don't think this. Go ahead, Doug.
We didn't spend enough time on it, man. USA won last night. They're going to the round of 16. 250th anniversary of the United States.
Yeah,
You think maybe, like the miracle on ice? You think maybe the USA could win this thing?
I think the red card that the USA got that's going to take out one of their lead players wasn't deserved, and it was part of the setup for them to lose in this next round.
Me and the kids went to the Cosm the other day.
How was it, Tree? I can't wait. How was it?
Let me say this. I did not buy so there's $100, $88, and then the $11. So I went into the general admission to just try it out. And when you do the general admission, it's $11. And we were in front of a screen, but we're going to go see The Matrix at the end of the month. And we're going to sit in the other, I think it's going to be like $40 a seat so that we can experience the thing. But it was cool. I mean, the food is mid. Don't go there thinking, but the experience, you want the experience. In fact, when I was sitting in there, I was like, Ryan could do this part with the kids. Like,
I missed what you said you went to.
Well, to the Cosm in downtown Atlanta. The Cosm in essence is like the Spear in Vegas. It's amazing, and I can't wait to go. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Reggie Carson, our NFL analyst, insider, he went to the grand opening and said it was phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to taking the kids to it this summer.
Yeah, we'll go back. We couldn't get into the fanfare because Ninjas bought. They're taking all the tickets offline and then they're reselling them.
Oh,
so
makes sense. Doug, the player that was given the red card for the U.S. last night was the player we talked about earlier, Balgone.
Right.
So he's automatically suspended in the USA's round of 16. He's a player that's needed And I do believe that's part of the setup or the
I think
demise.
he scored both goals. They took the first one back. I think he scored
Right.
the first one as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's part of the setup. But okay, go ahead, Tree. Keep on.
Uncle Mike coming in to tell us how to get the thumbs up on YouTube. Go under Ryan. I'm doing that. I don't see it, but he says go under YouTube. If you tap the X on the right, okay, there's the X. When I tapped the X, it went away. Just under Ryan, you'll see the thumbs up. I'll try it again. Or y'all
So is he
try
talking about tapping the X, Tree, or tapping the plus?
When I go under your picture, I'm on YouTube right now. When I go under your picture, the only thing I see, let me move this, is your picture. I don't see.
All right, I'll play with it later.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Ugh.
But
Thank you, Uncle Mike.
Bottom line, just go to 2livestews.com.
Right.
Don't worry about YouTube anymore. It still works. YouTube, the 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com, the 2 Live Stews, Facebook.com still work. But let's keep this thing simple. 2livestews.com.
Tree, I
See,
gotta do
this
something.
is so inaccurate. Right here it says 140 people, and this one says 120 are watching. But you know what it is? 140 are watching in the regular way, and 120 are watching in the other. And that's what I want to talk to y'all about after. Okay.
Tree, I got to do something
You're
for
not
Corey
gonna-
real quick. You mind me doing something for Corey
Please,
real quick?
go.
Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Wash.
Because it got stuck in a crack. You get it?
Hi, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll let these guys.
You got to trim the fat around here, man.
Oh, gosh. That
You
was
heard the
great.
phrase, trim the fat?
I'm
trim the fat around here, man. And
I'm a lean, mean fight machine. I'm twisted steel under these clothes, man. I don't need to trim no fat.
I nominate the Jokes of the Day as a place where we can start trimming the fat. I think that's a good place to start. The Jokes of the Day.
What did the mayonnaise say when the refrigerator door was opened? What did the mayonnaise say when the refrigerator door was open? Close the door. I'm dressing. I kill me. Oh my gosh, I kill me. I want to give a big, huge.
Go ahead.
I want to give a big, huge round of applause to Black Eden. And again, if y'all can check out the story of Idlewild in Michigan, you would understand how this brand came about and what those people in Idlewild did to make this brand come about and how the proprietors of this brand brought it about. So y'all pull it up and check it out. Shouts out to the beautiful people at Black Eden 1912. Looking forward to the partnership. They get an A+ today. Everybody that gave a donation or a contribution, or everybody that created commentary or voted on the poll, everybody in the chat that sent a post or liked, shared, and subscribed to the show, y'all get an A+. Thank you very much. Tree, you did a great job of balancing the show today. Every single time you did something, Doug was asking you to do something else. Great job, Tree. We really appreciate it. You get an A+ today, too.
Shouts out to Kirtland Haynes. Or, I shouldn't call a man name like that.
Damn, this guy.
Well, appreciate it, Loose Neck. He sends a $15 donation for my bacchiotomy. Thank you. Thank you, Loose Neck.
What if Loose Neck supposed to be at work, man, and you giving out his government name?
Or worse yet, he's on the run from the police.
All right, so I gave everybody that. Shouts out to Ralph Simpson for spending time with the 2 Live Stews. Read to the good break from K-Square, Chandler's dad. We appreciate you, bro. Really enjoyed that interview. That's Tree. Hey, man. Ollie knocked it out the box today. Thank you, Ollie Wood. You get an A+. Really appreciate you.
Mr. Brown.
And last but not least, Big Walton in the building. He gets an A+ for all of his contributions to today's show, even though he wasn't seen and or heard outside of his comments in the chat. We appreciate all you're doing, bro. Keep on hustling.
Big Walt.
It's going to work. It's going to work. He gets an A+.
It's working.
And again, quick reminders to everybody that is listening or paying attention to the show or that will listen to the show when they get off work today on YouTube or wherever you choose to listen, twolivestews.com preferably. Be careful on these streets this weekend. There'll be tons of police. There'll be stopping points. There'll be places where people are trying to jam you up. Don't let it happen. Enjoy your 4th of July. Don't let no fireworks blow up in your hand. Set them off and let them go up in the sky. But y'all be careful during your 4th of July weekend. Your hand is raised, sir.
From Osiris, gangster rap versus reality TV. Both are the same thing, economic desperation, dressed up as entertainment. Reality TV cannibalizes great music and culture, pushing people to degrade themselves for a check. We need better economics, not more of this. I absolutely agree with 98. I have not watched more. Let me see.
I don't do much reality TV.
I don't think I've watched more than 5 minutes of a reality show in my life.
I don't do much.
Out of the 30,000 reality shows that have come about in the last 25 years. And it's funny because I almost was going to appear on a reality show. Long story. But yeah, man, it's very, very bad, sir. Very bad.
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. On Monday's show, we will have another rendition of Ask Mason for a soccer update. A lot of good soccer going on this weekend. USA plays on Monday in the final 16. So Mason will have a soccer update for us on Monday. Y'all be careful in those streets, man. We appreciate it.
Be careful. We'll be back Monday. Pass the word, twolivestews.com, twolivestews.com, twolivestews.com. Share the show. We would appreciate it. twolivestews.com, twolivestews.com.
twolivestews.com. Shouts out to Joey who's on this song with BMX.
twolivestews.com.
We appreciate it.
twolivestews.com.
twolivestews.com. Hey, listen to twolivestews.com. Hey, listen to twolivestews.com.
How long you gonna do this, sir?